I guess that nigga Jim Strong won his bet. Hey, that's the only thing I can say about that. Guess that motherfucker won his bet.
The winner.
Right. What he said? He said, I'm betting. What he say? Betting 7 minutes over. Right?
Yeah.
7 minutes late, over and under. I'm betting over. The motherfucker was right.
Yep.
That's an easy bet though, bro. Wasn't nobody gonna take you on that shit. If they follow us, they already know what's good. Wasn't nobody gonna take you on that bet. Them boys was waiting, man. They already threw 6 on it. Jim Strong threw 2. Said betting over on 7. My man Heisenberg put 4 on it. He said gonna catch the playback later. Hashtag tired of glove gate. Oh man.
Damn.
Heisenberg, you gonna look, man. You gonna get them niggas mad at me again, bro.
Every time we try to step into the light, y'all niggas pull us back into the dark.
Y'all put us back into the dark, man. Y'all look, man. Y'all gonna get them niggas mad at 2K again, man. Y'all know I care what niggas think about me. Why would y'all do something like that, man? Y'all know I care about how people think about me, man. You know what I'm saying? I care if people are saying 2K's a hoe ass nigga, a fag, a coon, and all that other shit. I care about those things, Bo.
Oh, my bad, dog. I'm sorry. Was you saying something relevant? Oh, my bad, dog. Was you saying something?
Hey, man, don't turn your back on me, man. I need you in times like this, bruh. You know I'm soft, nigga. You know I'm a beta male, dog.
Well, you right. You need me in times like this. I got your $100 bail money in my wallet.
You and my wife. She got way more than 100. You know what I'm saying? She got a couple stacks, a couple fucking G's, nigga, for that shit, bro. You know, I saved it up. I told her over the years, I said, baby, there is going to come a time where I'm going to have to smack one of these niggas, man. I told her this, bro. When we first started 3 Kings, right? I mean, this is before 3 Kings. I told her this shit, right? That here's the bail money just in case I get into some shit. It was that. But then when 3 Kings started and we start going through all the bullshit that you go through, you know, when you jealous niggas, you know, bitches and niggas, you know, a lot of beta males out there, all that shit happens. You start to see things a little clearer, and it's like, damn, nigga, I might really have to murk one of these motherfuckers one day, man. You know what I'm saying? So I told my wife, I said, bam, let that shit stack up just in case. You got to get me up out of prison or jail or some shit like that. Here the money right here. Put it in the safe. Yep. Already know. You know what I'm saying? Already know, dog. But, man, we got a fucking show for y'all niggas today, bro. This is going to be a good one. Stay tuned. Let's start this motherfucker, man. We in these streets. It's 3KINGSBoxing.com. Where we at?
We are in Las Vegas for the Canelo fight, 3 King Boxing. We are here with the IBF International Champion, Mr. Arum.
We in these streets.
I'm here with 3KINGSBoxing.com. I'm here with my man from Chicago, Mike. Mr. P. What's going on?
All right, Max, EJ from 3KINGSBoxing.com.
You mentioned Amanda Serrano. If those fights can be made, would you be willing to go up, down, meet anybody, or it just doesn't matter to you. You just want to prove that you are a tough competitor in this sport.
We've seen anything can happen, especially we know what these heavyweights.
Like a man. I got you. Like a man.
Another 3King boxing here with Buddy the Dirt and Train Pulev. Jay Buddy, man, how you going there today, man? What was the difference that we saw in Pulev that we hadn't seen before?
Double protocol, back to the exact Josh Follow up Deontay Wilder. No one has done
Damn, man, I fucked up again, man. Hold on, man. Hold on. I'm almost done. I fucked up again, dog. I'm trying to hurry up and finish something up real quick. Bet, we ready, nigga. We ready. Man, see, I be doing this shit at the last minute, dog. Trying to get that hoe out there, bro. I be doing this shit at the last minute, man. Be forgetting this shit. I'm like, Bo, nigga, I'm 15 years younger than this nigga, but I be acting like I'm the same age as nigga mentally sometimes, man. Nigga be forgetting shit, bro. What's wrong, Bo? Why you looking at me like that, man? What's wrong?
Nigga, what have I ever forgotten? Wait a minute, dog. Oh.
Bo, we could be talking boxing 15 minutes before the show. I'd be like, Bo, say that right there. Nigga, that shit was fire. As soon as we go live, this nigga Bo don't remember what he said.
No. That's not about me not remembering. I get overexcited. So it's all jumbled into one.
Oh, that's like, you get overexcited like when an old nigga finally about to get some pussy.
All right, hey, yo, nigga, I forget. Fuck it, I forget.
Hell yeah. We in these streets. What's good, man? Who else is in these motherfucking streets, man? We're going to find out right now. Jim Strong is in these streets. My man Eric R is in these streets. Virtuoso is in these streets. Kendrick Taylor said, what's good? He's in these streets. My man Jordan Ciappini is in these streets. Kendrick Taylor said, I'll be more pissed over that nigga having a concert after whipping my ass than that glove gate. Then that nigga sung American Pie. Yeah, he did. I mean, it was the worst thing about what happened in that situation was the nigga said prior to the fight that he wanted to taste blood. Mm-hmm. Then he made Deontay Wilder bleed and then started licking the blood, man.
Off his neck.
Vampire shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga, one of them vampires on Blade. You know what I'm saying? Just licking the blood like that. That was the most disrespectful shit, bro. The concert and singing American Pie, that ain't nothing compared to that. He told you he was gonna make you bleed, and then that he wanted to taste your blood, bro. And he went out there and did it, bro. That's the most disrespectful shit right there. Yeah. Real talk. Man, we got a show for y'all today, man.
Tyson Fury singing after a fight, that's nothing new.
Yeah, he sing all the time. He sing to his woman all the time. Yeah, it's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? He should sing to her ass, bro. For some reason, she stayed with him when he was young Tyson Fury. Then when he was fat-ass Tyson Fury. When he was coked up Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? This nigga halfway suicidal Tyson Fury. She was there the whole time, bro.
Gay acting Tyson Fury.
Yeah, oh yeah. Fag-ass acting Tyson Fury. Hell yeah. Nigga doing Instagram. Nigga doing Instagram videos with puppy ears and shit over his head and with a motherfucker filter on his face blowing kisses at Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury.
She went through the levels. There's levels to this shit. She went through.
But the worst one of all. Tyson Fury admitting that he jacks off to Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. Yeah. That was recent. Yeah. Good God, nigga. She's still there. How do you explain that one, dog? Did she just not ask no questions? You know what I'm saying? My wife would have been like, hey, well, what did you mean about that? What did you mean when you said that?
But that's actually an improvement, 2K, because remember, he actually said he fantasized about doing something to Vladimir Klitschko's booty.
Wow. I didn't know that one.
Yeah,
Damn.
he said. Yeah,
Damn.
that's an improvement, dog.
Damn, bro. That shit is gay, bro. That shit is gay, bro. I'm sorry, man. I tell you, man, a lot of these motherfuckers to me are questionable, man. They're questionable. You got niggas wearing skirts and twerking and shit. You got niggas letting other niggas hold them from behind. And the nigga come in for a kiss and the nigga about to do it. And he's like, no. Make you work for this. Yeah, nigga, yeah. Exactly, bro. Over here hugging that nigga like that. Why he look at him like that, dog? He said, I'm gonna make you work for this. AB, make you work for this. What the fuck? What's wrong with these niggas, man? I don't care, bro. Get mad. Deontay Wilder wearing a skirt and twerking, bro. No, bro. I don't like it, man. No, bro. Hey, what's that nigga on Belly? My nigga that was on Menace to Society, Kane. I can't never remember his real name. But he was on Belly. Came out that barbershop with that wig and them glasses, nigga. Nigga had the banana like this, bro. That nigga had the banana. He said, I don't like that. I don't like that shit, dog. That's what he did.
I'm dropping dime on them.
I don't like that. Niggas lips this fucking big and shit. Man, nigga had banana lips like this, bro. Nigga had banana all over his lip. I don't like that. I don't like that shit, dog. That's what the fuck that's how I was looking at it.
I'm gonna drop a dime on him.
Yo.
I'm gonna drop a dime on him.
Drop a dime on him. Yeah. That's how I was looking at Tyron Turner. Thanks. Then this nigga Lawrence know every goddamn thing, man. This nigga know every goddamn thing. Lawrence Williams be looking shit up. Fuck that nigga. I don't like him no more. He look everything up. That nigga look everything up, man. Tyron Turner's his name. He's right. I'm sorry, dog. When I saw Deontay Wilder say that he wouldn't mind getting pregnant and twerking and shit, that's what I was doing with the banana, nigga. I don't like this shit, dog. I'm just saying, man. You know, we got topics and shit, right? But sometimes we gotta deviate, man. Y'all remember this nigga right here, right? Y'all remember this nigga right here?
I walk this earth like a god, step.
Y'all remember this nigga?
I got the switch. I know how to turn the kill switch on and off. You guys don't know that. You guys don't know how to turn the kill switch on and off. I'm a very, Bruce Lee was very kind. What the hell? And then for some reason, the night of the fight.
Whoa.
Then it's all.
Hold on, man. I gotta go back, dog. I gotta go back, man. Hold on, man. We gotta do it again, nigga. This nigga said, what the? What the fuck was that, nigga? Hold on, man. Gotta do it again, nigga.
I got the switch. I know how to turn the kill switch on and off. You guys don't know that. You guys don't know how to turn the kill switch on and off. I'm a very, Bruce Lee was very kind. What the hell? And then for some reason, the night of the fight, you can't talk to Bruce Lee. Then it's all spiritual. Then the night of the fight turns into a Black Tarzan. Black Tarzan, kill you bitch!
What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with this nigga, bro? What the fuck is... Bro, what's wrong with this nigga, man? Bro, you might be able to answer that, bro. What's wrong with this nigga, man?
I don't know, man. I don't, man, listen. All I'm gonna say is this. Whatever kind of pussy he getting, I want to know so I can stay the fuck away from it.
Yeah, me too. Let me know too, bro. For real. I don't
That's
want no
Erica
parts of
Badu
that
he
shit.
getting, goddamn.
This nigga said Black Tarzan. Kill you, bitch! I'll kill you, bitch! What the fuck? Bro, what? Bro, what's wrong with this nigga, man? Yo, I'm sorry, man. Look, Anthony Joshua knocked some screws loose. The reason why I showed them videos because Charles Martin is out here in these streets. Talking about he wants that rematch ASAP with Anthony Joshua. Now, if you guys didn't know, it's warranted. Listen, you can call anybody you want out, right? But niggas is gonna clown you and shit if you do so. But in this case, it's actually warranted because he is the new IBF mandatory. Now, a lot of people are confused. They're like, yo, Kubrat Pulev's mandatory 2K. You know what the fuck you talking about, nigga? I'm like, hold on there, buddy. Yes, he is the mandatory, but the fight's already signed and sealed. You know what I'm saying? Next thing they only got to do is deliver it. At this point in time, he's already invoked this mandatory position. IBF said you got to fight this nigga or you get stripped. And Anthony Joshua then went along, not wanting to get stripped, made the fight. Anything that happens after that doesn't matter because the IBF already has their next mandatory in line, which is Charles Martin, because he knocked out Gerald Washington in a fight that was dubbed an IBF Eliminator. So he has all the right to call out Anthony Joshua because he is the next mandatory for that organization, right? But Bo, come on, man. Go ahead.
I was going to say Kubrat Pulev was the mandatory for 2019. Charles Martin is the 2020 mandatory.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Well, that's like IBF always have a mandatory every year.
Oh, they over there saying, a lot of niggas out there saying, though, Bo, that Charles Martin get knocked out in the first round in a rematch. What you think about that, man?
Man, that nigga might pull an Oliver McCall.
You start crying in the ring, yeah.
It was all a part of my strategy. Remember that niggas?
Bad, bruh. Lazo, yeah, I seen that shit. He said, 3KB, did y'all see Martin on the PBC podcast saying he was paid to lose against AJ? You know what, man? Hey, look, AJ beats him anyway. I don't want people thinking that I think Charles Martin beats Anthony Joshua under any type of sun, moon, or stars or whatever the fuck you want to talk about. He never beats Anthony Joshua ever. You know what I'm saying? But this is Hollywood, man. This is entertainment. Y'all know this, right? This is the entertainment industry, bro. Shit like that happens all the time. Niggas getting paid off, judges getting paid off, referees getting paid off, motherfuckers getting paid or sanctioning bodies getting paid to manipulate rankings. This shit happens all the time, bro. Okay? Now, Charles Martin says he got paid to lose to Anthony Joshua. Do I believe it? No. Is it a possibility? Yes. That's all I'm saying. It's possible. But I don't believe it. But it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Now, that doesn't diminish the fact that this nigga will get knocked the fuck out in a rematch again if it wasn't a paid one. You know what I'm saying? In an unpaid sanctioned bout, he would get knocked the fuck out. Doesn't matter. Paid or unpaid, gets knocked out. You know what I'm saying? But he's well within his right to say he wants Anthony Joshua next. Now, Lazo said the nigga was smoking something in meth. Now, this nigga was smoking meth, PCP, HGH, nigga, cocaine, heroin, nigga. hey, he ain't smoking that new shit, heroin. No, nigga, he's smoking the old shit, heroin. You know what I'm saying? Heroin, nigga. That's what he's smoking. He got everything in one blunt. A little bit of everything. Speed. Everything, bro. For a nigga to get like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the funny part. Charles Martin beats the C-level fighters. He beats them. But he can't beat the B-level fighters. Mm-hmm. Gerald Washington's a B-level fucking fighter, bro. B-level fighter. I mean, a C-level fighter, excuse me. Gerald Washington is a C-level fighter. Okay? Always has been. I've been telling niggas for the longest. He's a C-level fighter. Right? But when you look at the division, Charles Martin, even though he's a mandatory, he's like a mandatory gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? He's a gatekeeper that it just put himself in mandatory position, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Like, F.Ed Jagba beats him. Fucking Tony Yoka beats him. Right? I think Ivan Ditchko might beat him. I think Philip Hargovich might beat him. Daniel DeBose beats him. Joe Joyce beats him. They all beat him. Nathan Gorman has a chance. I'm just saying. Am I lying, bro?
No, the only one would be Hagorovic.
Hargovich.
He's a little light. He's a little light in the ass.
I think Philip Hargovich is getting content with the type of people he's fighting. That's why he's asking for better fights. I think he steps up in this fight. If he were to fight a Charles Martin, he would step up in that fight and probably knock that nigga out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. There's been a discussion, before we get to the topic, there's been a discussion about who the worst heavyweight champion in boxing history is, bro. Now, I had to go all the way back because there's a lot of bad champions. Primo Carnera is one of them. You know what I'm saying?
He was fucking horrible.
Primo Carnera is one of them. Even though they made a movie about this nigga, James Braddock was a terrible champion. He beat Max Baer and gave that belt right the fuck up. Okay? Had an excellent run before he became champion. Beat a Hall of Famer. Beat a top contender. And former... he wasn't a former champion. He's just a top contender.
Top contender.
Beat a Hall of Famer. Then beat Max Baer. Then gave that belt right up. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, ducked Max Smelling on top of that. Okay? All right. So there's a lot of bad heavyweights out there. Buster Douglas. Hakeem Rahman.
Oh, man.
But Charles Martin. Nigga. Charles Martin might be pound for pound the worst heavyweight champion in boxing history. Do you want to know why I think that, Bo?
Yeah.
He's worse than Bermain Stavern, by the way.
Oh, that's bad.
You want to know why I think that?
Yeah.
Because the nigga never actually won the belt.
Oh.
Vyacheslav Glasgow broke his motherfucking kneecap in the third round of their fight for the vacant IBF title. The title in which the IBF stripped of Tyson Fury after he beat Vladimir Klitschko.
Sure did.
Glasgow was actually giving that nigga a little bit of work. And if you look at the scorecards, it was a split draw. At the time of the stoppage, one judge had it for Glasgow, one judge had it for fucking Charles Martin, another judge had it a draw. So the fight was actually getting ready to be a decent fight, but Glasgow had the better experience. This nigga was in the Olympics. Right? Fought excellent fighters in the Olympics. So, if he wouldn't have broke his goddamn kneecap, I don't even think Charles Martin would have won that fight, Bo. So he won the belt off of a fucking injury, my nigga. At least Bermain Stavern beat Chris Arreola for the vacant WBC title.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Charles Martin is quite possibly the worst heavyweight champion in boxing history. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, well, you know me. What do I always say? You're not a champion till you what?
Till you defend that motherfucker.
Okay. So I've always said you lost in your first defense and then you won a vacant title. Nigga, if a motherfucker skip over your name as a WBC champion, I am not gonna be mad.
Nope. Nope.
I may remember and don't remind niggas that, yeah, I forgot to. Don't bring that nigga up because, like you said, like, cats always want to talk about Wilder, right? But he, like you said, at least he did beat a fucking champion.
Right.
Right? Now, we can question Bermain Stavern being one. It was a vacant belt, first title defense, he lost. That's cool. I ain't got a problem with that. Because per my rules, I've said that. Right. That's why I've always said Anthony Joshua and, well, at that time, it was Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. I didn't call them champions until the motherfuckers had defenses.
Yep.
When them niggas had the defenses, I was like, cool, they champions. Because you fought for a vacant belt, or no, you beat a nigga that fought for a vacant belt that didn't really win that motherfucker, like you said.
Yep.
Then his first title defense was you.
Yep.
You know, same thing with Wilder. You beat a motherfucker that fought for the vacant belt. You was his first title defense. So once them niggas had defenses, I was like, I bet y'all are world champions now. But Charles Martin, dog, on top of it, you don't necessarily win the belt. You're handed the belt by default. It was just like this. Can he continue? No, all right, nigga, you the champion now. Go to the dressing room. No, we're not saying your name, nigga. Go to the
dressing room, nigga. You don't get announced.
Goddamn, nigga, go to the dressing room.
Motherfucker don't get announced, bro.
Then, nigga, he fights. His first defense is Joshua, and slumped.
Slump. After saying he walked this earth like a god. Slump.
He slumped.
How you say something like that and let a nigga knock you the fuck out, nigga?
Yeah, man. So yeah. It's,
my man Lawrence Williams said, where y'all put Ken Norton at? Above Charles Martin?
Hell yeah.
Ken Norton beat Muhammad Ali. At least it was an old ass Ali, but at least he beat somebody. This nigga Charles Martin probably can't even beat old ass Alexander Povetkin. I don't even think that nigga beats Povetkin, dog. I don't think he does. Because at least he drew with Michael Hunter. Michael Hunter beats the shit out of Charles Martin.
Yeah, he does.
No, man. Charles Martin can't even beat former champions in this whack-ass era. I'm just saying, nigga. Yo, Ken Norton beat a former champion in that era. He's way better than Charles Martin. Hasim Rahman was probably one of the worst motherfuckers. I couldn't stand Hasim Rahman, man. But he's better than Charles Martin.
Hold on, man. All right, okay, man. I got to say this, man. I got to say this.
Yeah.
I got to say this. You don't beat a motherfucker, right? Then try to have a fight knowing that this nigga had a rematch clause. Then get in a fight with the nigga on ESPN, talking about somehow you going to fuck him up and beat him up and get slumped.
Yeah.
Like, the nigga landed on the crowd. In the middle of the mat, remember the Don King crown on the mat?
Yep.
The
crown was right above that nigga's head. That shit looked almost like it was staged. All right, man, when he hit you with that right hand, make sure you fall right about here. You know what I'm saying?
I remember I was fucking with my niggas from the UK. Motherfuckers sent me that picture and said, heavy is the head that wear the crown.
Yep, exactly, bro. Exactly. Listen, man, I'm just saying, bro. That shit, they said we're going to have the ceiling camera. We're going to have that motherfucker panned and ready. All you got to do is fall right there, nigga. Just like this, bro. Just fall right there. We got everything covered. You know what I'm saying? That was the perfect ass picture, dog. You know? They throwing heavyweights out. Andrew Galata, Samuel Peter. My man Lozo said Jack Johnson's title run was terrible. Yeah, he did duck a couple cats, but he got some serviceable names on his resume as well. You know what I'm saying? Jack Johnson's known for beating everybody's white hope. So, yeah, way better than Charles Martin. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Galata would have knocked Charles Martin out if that nigga was mentally stable. Samuel Peter, in his prime, he would have knocked Charles Martin out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. These dudes is better than Charles Martin, man. He's better than him. He's the worst champion in heavyweight history, bro.
The worst champion. See, y'all talking about Galata. Galata wasn't a champion, though. That's what we were saying, worst champion. Heavyweight champion. Galata wasn't a champion.
Nah, Galata wasn't a champion.
No, he fought for the belt 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
But he wasn't a champion.
No doubt. My man also said worse than Gerald Washington. Nah, Gerald Washington was never a champion either. So, yeah. Lozo said 2K, he got an old-ass Jeffries fight year past his prime in middleweight. Hey, man, all I'm saying is he's known for beating the great white hope of that time, who was dominating at that time, by the way. Gotta give him his credit.
Because, you know, the motherfucker wouldn't fight. I think it was that black heavyweight. I think it was it Langford?
Yeah. Sam Langford.
He would not fight Langford at all.
Nah, Sam Langford was a beast. Yeah, nigga, y'all seen footage of that, nigga? Well, you know, I recorded the footage. That's how. Yeah. Motherfucker seen footage of Sam Langford. That's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Shit.
Jack Johnson was
It's just like Sugar Ray Robinson wouldn't fight Charlie Burley. Shit. You know? And I like Sugar Ray Robinson, my #1 pound for pound, but I tell you in a heartbeat that motherfucker ducked Charlie Burley, nigga. That nigga ducked the whole goddamn Murderer's Row.
He fought
2 of them, I think. I gotta go look.
No, he fought one nigga that was on his way out, and that was McDade.
Fought him twice, didn't he? Didn't he fight him twice?
No, he fought him. Yeah, he fought him twice. And that nigga was already on his way out. He was the weakest link.
Aaron McDade. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, he ducked Charlie. Look, let me tell y'all niggas something, man. Every fighter has ducked at least one fighter.
Yeah.
Even Floyd Mayweather. Every fighter has ducked at least one fucking fighter. He said, cut your shit. I have to tag you again on why the Burley fight didn't happen. Hey, man, look. That nigga ducked Charlie Burley. He ducked Charlie Burley. Exactly, Virtuoso. Luis Ortiz was there. Nigga, that nigga was the #1 contender back in 1926. Luis Ortiz, #1 fucking contender in 1932, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Look, yeah, he did, Lord. Man, look, man, you better go get you some DR hoes. Get the fuck out my chat. Sugar Ray Robinson, my #1 pound for pound, but that nigga ain't won no smoke with none of the Black Murderers Row. Stop it. Nigga, how that nigga ain't price himself out, man? Charlie Burley ain't had no choice to price himself out. What you mean? The nigga was fighting the other killers within the Black Murderers Row. He had no fucking choice. I don't care what the tabloids say. All that shit could be skewed. And by the way, Sugar Ray Robinson was what y'all niggas would call him of today, a coon and a Sambo. Right? Mm-hmm. Muhammad Ali put that shit out there too.
Yeah, he did.
So all them white tabloids of that time, nigga, they gonna go in the favor of the coon, nigga. Charlie Burley was the nigga that was like the ostracized motherfucker. Like nobody wanted no pieces of Charlie Burley or anybody else in the Black Murderers Row because they knew that them niggas was a problem. Charlie Burley is a nigga that went to the Hall of Fame and never won a title. This nigga, the nigga sitting in the Hall of Fame, never won a title, nigga. Did he even fight? He nigga even fight for a title? I don't know. That nigga gotta go look that up.
Yeah, no, he never fought for a title.
Never even fought for a fucking title. Nigga sitting in the Hall of Fame. Nigga, how good do you gotta be to never fight for a title? Nigga, that's me. I ain't never fought for a title, nigga. That's me. I'm at the crib, nigga, on the couch like this, nigga. Damn, nigga, that shit look good right there. Next thing I know, I get a call saying I'm in the International Boxing Hall of Fame, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The
nigga,
only other...
yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga, that's what's up, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
Exactly. This nigga Charlie Burley up there with Rocky Balboa and shit. Nigga ain't never fought for a title and motherfucker in the Hall of Fame. And I'm talking about the nigga that played Rocky Balboa. You know what I'm saying? Sly. Come on, man. Stop it. Niggas knew they ain't want no smoke with the Burley man, dog. My man Drew Titan said Ray Robinson told my uncle that he had no intentions on fighting Burley. That's the only reason why I believe Ray ducked. Yeah, boy.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. Boy. And I'm on record as saying this. All-time greatest fighter of all time. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. That nigga ducked the body snatcher. No, he wasn't trying to see him. He wasn't trying to fight him. That motherfucker wanted to make that Sugar Ray Leonard money and that Tommy Hearn money.
Man, look. I don't give a fuck what Harry Wiley says, nigga. I'm gonna tell you, look, I'm gonna treat y'all as like my motherfucking man on Menace to Society. I don't give a fuck what he said, nigga. I'm tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. He did not want, and I'm not just saying Charlie Burley, dog. I'm saying everybody in the goddamn Black Murderers Row. Sugar Ray Robinson ain't want no smoke with none of them niggas. None of them. Telling y'all right now, them niggas had to fight each other, bo, like 6, 7, 8 times and shit. That don't make no goddamn
A
sense.
month.
You know what I'm saying?
A month.
A month, yeah. Exactly.
A month.
Don't make no damn sense, man. Fuck out of here. Them niggas should have been got a title shot. Man, fuck that, man. Anyway, my man Weed Degree put EU $2.99 on it. He said, full support as always. Stay blessed, proud, and bold. Appreciate you, big dog. My man, all the way from the GB, Great Britain, a.k.a. the UK. My man. Let's get into the goddamn show, bro. We done spent 36 minutes talking about some bullshit. Look, man. Bob Arum is at it again, dog. Listen. I told y'all once. I told y'all twice. I told y'all 3 times. I'm going to tell you again. When Bob Arum says that he's sure about something, man, listen. All right? Hey, nigga, I'm about to go put a stack on Kubrat Pulev, nigga. Let me tell you something. Hold on, Bo. Bob Arum specifically said and was adamant Tyson Fury knocks Deontay Wilder out before 8 rounds. The nigga was adamant. And everybody was like, oh, this nigga Bob. Now, me, I was like, y'all might want to listen. I actually told y'all on one of these podcasts, I don't remember which one it was. I said, y'all might want to fucking listen. Bob Arum, when he's adamant, here's the deal. I said this. I said, when Bob Arum is willing to give everything to the other fighter, that's one flag right there that you need to pay attention to. Mm-hmm. Then when this motherfucker is like basically out here in these streets adamant about his fighter winning a fight, and you like, Bob, man, you an old motherfucker, man. You tripping, man. No, I'm telling you right now, he gets knocked the fuck out. If he's saying that regardless, bruh, right? There's something this nigga knows, man. And I told y'all, he gave Deontay Wilder everything he wanted. The hoes, front row, you know what I'm saying? Ticket sales, the money, you know what I'm saying? The venue. The only thing he didn't get, I don't think Wilder walked out last. That's it, right?
No, he did. His name
didn't walk out last. Oh, it was his name. His name wasn't called out last. That's what it was. My bad. His name wasn't called out last. That's what it was. That's the only thing he didn't give Wilder. But he gave him everything else. And then said on top of that, he gonna get knocked out before 8. And he got knocked out in 7. I remember everybody was killing Bob Arum when we wrote that article, man. Everybody was killing Bob, man. Oh, this old dumb motherfucker. This nigga need to just roll over and die and shit, right? But he was right. He was right about Jose Ramirez and Maurice Hooker. He was right about Vasily Lomachenko and Luke Campbell. He was right about Vasily Lomachenko and Jorge Linares. Let's think about the fights where he was hesitant to make them because he knew his fighter was going to lose. Get him a Rigondeaux and fucking Nonito Donaire. He tried his hardest not to make that fight, bro. He knew Rigo was going to tap that ass, nigga. He was going to tap it like a $2 bitch. He knew it. And he said, fuck, I have no choice. Just make it. Damn. He knew what was going to happen, man. You know? Juanma and Yuriorkis Gamboa. He said, Juanma, you are not fighting that motherfucker. I'm not letting you fight him. No. We got to marinate this fight. We got to keep marinating it. Like, damn, Bob, it is marinated as much as it can be. No, we got to keep marinating it. Meanwhile, he telling Todd DeBuff, make sure this motherfucker understands he can't fight Yuriorkis Gamboa. He can't fight him. He gets knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia and Juan Ma. We can't make that fight. Mike Garcia, fuck him up. Juan Ma was his dude. That's what I'm saying, man. Bob Arum knows his shit, dog. And now he's out here saying that Kubrat Pulev knocks Anthony Joshua out. And he's adamant. They're like, dog, what you talking about? Nah, man, I seriously, Anthony Joshua will not, no more him after June 20th or whenever they fight. No more. He's done. He's getting knocked out. Hey, man, I'm about to put my stack on it, nigga. I'm putting my stack on it. Put my stack on it. What you got, Bo?
Or remember, and like you said, Bob didn't even want to make Mikey Garcia and Gamboa.
Right.
He said, nope, you're not ready for that. Bob didn't want to make Miguel Cotto and Floyd.
Yep.
Bob didn't want to make Floyd and Oscar De La Hoya. Okay? There's a lot of fights like that that you're talking. Bob didn't really want to make Orlando Salido and Lomachenko.
Yep.
He didn't even want to make that. And when Orlando Salido came in overweight, Bob was there. Oh, we can cancel the fight. We can cancel the fight.
Exactly.
It was Lomachenko like, nah, I go through with the motherfucker. I don't give a shit. I go through with it. Right? So, to your point, Bob is a type of dude that he bets it's damn near a sure fucking, it's as sure of a sure thing it can be when he says, yeah, you can have anything you want, no problem. You want my car? No problem. You need more money? No problem.
You want a bitch? You want a bitch? No, hey, Christina.
Yeah, right. Bring Michelle with you too.
Hey, no, that's fucked up, man. I ain't gonna let you disrespect her, dog. Fucked up. I just want to know, how did she get there? Somebody give me her real bio, nigga. A real one, not no fake shit. I just want to know how she got there. That's it. And I won't say that ever again. Go ahead, bro. I'm listening.
But when he gives you every fucking thing you want, and he asks for something as minor as your name being called last, that should tell you something. He's not worried at all. Bob's not worried at all. So, for me, if Bob is this adamant about Pulev, and Bob may see the same thing me and you was talking about, how we don't know how Joshua is right up here. We don't know how he is right up here, dog. Right. Like, and I know Cat is saying, oh, but he beat Andy Ruiz, dog. All he did was beat a dude he was supposed to have beaten, who came in the fight not being aggressive.
Right. Yep.
If we are being fucking perfectly honest, that Andy Ruiz in the second fight is the Andy Ruiz that Joshua in the first fight should have knocked the fuck out. I'm putting it out there. That Andy Ruiz in the second fight was nowhere near the one in the first fight coming at him. So Joshua should have been able to knock this motherfucker out. Like Joshua should have did to Andy Ruiz what Lennox Lewis did to Rockman. Put a statement on this shit. That first shit was a fluke. Pop, get this nigga out of here.
Yep.
Some bullshit. Okay? He should have did the same thing Tyson Fury did to Wilder. Nah, motherfucker, I really did win that fight. Pop, get this nigga out of here.
Right.
That's what he should have did. So Bob is looking at it and saying, wait a minute. Because Bob used to train Andy Ruiz. He knows how Andy Ruiz is. Bob saw that fight. He said, yo, this dude might not be all the way there up there just yet. And he knows that he's looking at that. Nobody can judge the mentality of a fighter like fucking Bob Arum. That's the reason why when it came to Teofimo Lopez, he said, nope, I'm pulling you out the WBC rankings. You are not about to fight Devin Haney. You got the IBF belt, motherfucker.
Exactly.
And you fight Lomachenko.
Exactly.
He told Oscar Valdez, you lost your motherfucking mind. You are not fighting Shakur Stevenson. Take your ass up to 130 and become a contender.
Yep. Exactly. Keeping y'all ass away from that. I got to keep my niggas. Yeah, I got to keep everybody a champion that I got. As many champions I got, the better the business. Get your ass up. But Bob, I like being at 126 and being the WBO champion. Get the fuck up there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. All I'm saying, look, Anthony Joshua might win by knockout. All I'm saying is Kubrat Pulev, I think he's like 37 to 39 years old, one of the two, right?
He's not an old 37, though.
He's not an old, right. He's not an old guy, right? The niggas only lost to Vladimir Klitschko. That's the only guy he lost to, man, right? He's beaten everybody else he's faced. He's actually a decent boxer, has a nice jab. The only thing I don't like about Kubrat Pulev is he does this shit. Like with his hand out and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then then he'll pop the jab. And then he'll do this shit. He'll pop the jab. I hate that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
like you driving a car. Like,
yeah. That's how Vladimir Klitschko got that left hook on his ass. It was a nice ass check left hook that knocked him out. And I think it was the 4th round of their fight. That's how he got him, because he had his fucking hand extended. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do like him. You know what I'm saying? And as Lawrence Williams said, he does apply aggression now, but it's smart aggression. It's not dumb aggression like what Scott Quigg was applying against Joan O'Carroll this weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's not dumbass aggression. It's actually smart aggression, and he uses a jab behind that aggression as well. So it's actually, I've been telling cats, dog, since they announced this fight was going to happen, since before that shit, that y'all need to not sleep on Kubrat Pulev, man. Don't sleep on him, man. I'm just saying. And Bob Arum being as, let's just say, excited, content with his pick as he is, bro. All I'm saying is, given the track record, man, this nigga knows something, bro. Y'all might want to throw a stack on Kubrat Pulev. That's all I'm saying, man. My man Jimmy McLawn, he said, what are your thoughts on Freddie Roach's death? I ain't heard about that, man. Yeah. Anybody in the chat heard about Freddie Roach passing away? I haven't heard about that, man. I heard about that, but I already passed that shit on, man. Already passed that shit on. My staff is telling me they don't see anything on it right now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know, Jimmy. I don't have no thoughts until that becomes, you know, fact, I guess. So, but anyway, let's move on to the next one. And this right here, even for Deontay Wilder detractors, right? This should have you pretty much appreciating the heart that he has. Because a guy like Julian Williams, this motherfucker bitch moaned and complained after he beat Jarrett Hurd. And, you know, I don't really like this nigga, dog. You know what I'm saying? You might, you know, I don't really like people in general. But I don't really like this nigga, dog. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing this nigga posting shit on Twitter. I just be looking at his posts like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shut up, nigga. You know, not as bad as I do Tank and Tevin. Tevin, by the way, has this nigga on the back of a milk carton right now. But anyway, not as bad as them. But J-Rock kind of get on my fucking nerves a little bit, dog. You know what I'm saying? He was bitching and moaning, complaining about how when he got knocked out by Jamal Charlo, you know, motherfuckers wrote him off and didn't think he would ever come back. I mean, he didn't really do nothing, though, dog. I mean, he had a fucking majority decision win over fucking Nathaniel Gallimore. You know what I'm saying? It was a majority decision, bro. I mean, one fucking judge thought it was a draw. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool. I like this story. It's cool. The motherfucker never stopped working. He got himself back in the title contention and beat the unified champion in his backyard. 100%. Much respect, dog. Much respect to J-Rock on that aspect. But the way that nigga just carry himself, bro. Just, I don't know, man. I just don't really like that nigga, man. You know? And I'm not surprised that he comes out and says, after losing by a drubbing, a complete drubbing, to a motherfucker that actually got drugged himself by Nathaniel Gallimore? Oh, yes. Nathaniel Gallimore actually knocked out Jason Rosario previously. And then J-Rock goes in there and gets beat. He gets beat up like he was his son and he stole something, nigga. Wait a minute, nigga. What I tell you nothing, steal it, nigga. He did J-Rock like that. Took his belts. And I'm not surprised that J-Rock came back and said, don't want the rematch. Didn't say it. He just let the damn time frame. I think they got 60 or 90 days or something like that.
February 27 was the last day.
Just let the time frame just expire. Just fuck it, nigga. What do you think about this shit, bro? If you're gonna complain about niggas writing you off, why the fuck would you do something like this? Now they really gonna write you off. Go ahead, bro, man.
Here's the thing. Let's be fair about one thing now. Nathaniel Gallimore is a B- level fighter, maybe even a solid B. Okay, so we got to give him that, right? So the fight he had with Nathaniel Gallimore isn't that bad because Gallimore is, like I said, he's a B- B level fighter. So I get that, right? So then you look at Rosario. Well, Rosario lost to Gallimore, and Gallimore is a B level fighter, so that's not that bad. It was a learning experience for Rosario, right? Then let's take into account that Julian Williams, coming from Philadelphia, great amateur. All right, man, fuck all that shit. Look here, man. Look here, man. Here's the problem, and let me say something. Because a lot of people, shake-ups in the division is always good. That don't mean the division is sorry. What it means is you got motherfuckers that nobody been paying attention to because they've been paying attention to the names, that you ain't been paying attention to the motherfuckers below them that's been getting hungry coming up to snatch shit. See what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's actually good for the fucking sport. That's good for the division. Why? Because there's no fucking certainty now.
Right.
All right? Like Carlos Adamas, who was primed to win the belt. The nigga lost to Patrick, what's that nigga's name?
Teixeira.
He lost to Patrick Teixeira.
Yep.
Okay? Why? Teixeira's hungry. Same thing with Rosario. Niggas is hungry. Okay? Yep. Same thing with motherfucking Harris. Niggas get hungry. So when you write a motherfucker, this is what happens when y'all write a motherfucker off. All right? Sometimes guys, just like we talked about Daniel Jacobs with Gennady Golovkin, sometimes guys will elevate themselves. Sometimes, sometimes just for a fucking moment. Just for one fucking moment. They elevate them fucking selves, dog.
Yeah.
To that next level. Why? Because they get tired of motherfuckers talking. They get tired of motherfuckers saying shit. It don't mean that the division is bad. You know what it means? It means that, hey, man, while y'all been paying attention to these motherfuckers up here, these niggas down here been kind of upset and they want a piece of that ass up there.
Yeah.
That's what that means. But here's the thing. The reason why, in my honest opinion, I believe J-Rock didn't take this rematch, the beating. It was beating out of him.
Of course.
Dog, he didn't lose to Charlo the way he lost to the dude Rosario.
No, he didn't.
He got beat, he got stopped, and it was in his own backyard in front of all his bitches.
All his bitches.
This nigga had the whole front. No fake news. The whole front row, pussy.
I saw it too, nigga. I could smell it through the TV. Pussy, nigga.
Remember that movie Fast and Furious? The first when she said to Judge Arum, "This is yours whether you win or lose, but if you win, you get hurt too." That's what they told They said, J-Rock, you gonna get this pussy regardless, but if you win, you get the whole row.
Oh, my heart hurt, bro. My heart hurt, nigga.
That's what they told me, nigga. No fake news. No fake news. Not playing. It's real shit. They told him if you win, nigga, you get the whole raw pussy, dog.
J-Rock look like he ain't never got no pussy before, too. I might be wrong, man. There's a lot of AC Green looking niggas in boxing, man. Like Sean Porter, J-Rock. There's some AC.
He lost.
Chaz Witherspoon. AC Green niggas, man. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
But he lost he lost at home, got beat the fuck up in 4 rounds, and it was a beating. He's mentally and physically, that nigga has not recovered from that. And that's why he has not. I'll bet you that nigga probably ain't even walked into the gym the first month after that.
I'm just saying, Bo. You made very good points. Especially the point about the bitches. I'm just saying, bro. What happens? You answer this. What do you think happens to J-Rock? What's next? Like, the rematch is what should have been next, bro. I'm just saying. Because Jason Rosario is a guy that came out of nowhere, right? He knocked you out. The majority of people saw that he beat the shit out of you, right? Like Julio just said, it was a mauling. Absolutely, right? But the majority also in the back of their minds, the ones that are not thinking forward with it, we're believing, you know what, if there's a rematch, J-Rock might beat this guy. Because I'm not sold on Jason Rosario. Because you want to know what them niggas did right after he beat J-Rock? If they hadn't done it before the fight happened, they went straight to Jason Rosario's fucking resume and looked at who he fought and who he beat. If they hadn't already done it. So they were not sold on Jason Rosario yet, bro. Now that you basically ducked the rematch, now everybody's like, oh shit, this motherfucker's serious, man. He had J-Rock, who beat the shit out of Jarrett Hurd, who we thought was probably going to be that nigga for a little while at 154. He made that nigga say no mas. So, not only did you just solidify Jason Rosario, right, for who he is now as the new unified champion, or at least you helped solidify that anyway. Now niggas is going to be looking at you like, well, you got to start all over from the bottom. The very thing that you complained about, you have now brought it upon yourself. So as far as I'm concerned, J-Rock can get the fuck out of here. Go to the next one, man. Niggas piss me off, nigga. Gonna complain all god. Man, the next one, man. Another nigga pissing me off. Danny fucking Garcia.
Oh my God.
I'm sick of this shit. I'm telling you right now, Bo. If we was not running 3 Kings, I would not be watching boxing, nigga. I'd be watching fucking water polo, nigga.
Hey, Prodigy, I have a question for you.
What?
Where is Danny Garcia from?
Man, I don't know. Philly? Yeah.
Where's J-Rock from?
Philly.
What do you always say about Philly fighters?
I can't stand Philly fighters, bro. Fake tough guy ass niggas, man. Philly and Detroit. Come fuck with me. Yeah, I said it, nigga. All them motherfuckers be fake as fuck. I ain't saying they not skilled. I'm saying they fake tough guys, bro. All them niggas. Philly, Lord Zoe. Philly. Where's Tony Harrison from? Detroit, nigga. Where did Adonis Stevenson train most of his career? Detroit. I'm just saying. Always some fake ass tough guys coming out of Philly and Detroit, man. And Danny Garcia is basically showing why I say what I say, bro. Right or wrong. He's basically giving me ammunition to say what the fuck I want to say, bro. Because we already told y'all Terrence Crawford was calling this nigga out. Terrence Crawford wasn't saying nothing. Danny Garcia beat little old Ivan Redcash. You know what I'm saying? I think I can go to the gym, find me a 15, 16-year-old prospect that can whoop Ivan Redcash. Guarantee I put money on that. You know what I'm saying? But he whooped little old Ivan Redcash. Right? Whatever. After the fight, nigga called out Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, and Manny Pacquiao. Even though he's the number one contender by the WBO. Terrence Crawford didn't say nothing. He did go on Twitter, as he always does after fights at welterweight. He'll say something like, wow, or, he better stay away, or something to that effect, right? But he never really says names. But you know he's talking about one of the fighters that just fought because he does it right after the fight, right? But then he did come out and say, because Terrence Crawford's literally running out of options. I mean, the nigga's about to go play golf and shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? He's running out of options, man. Right? You about to see Terrence Crawford playing for fucking Manchester United and shit on the soccer field soon, bro. You know what I'm saying? The nigga's running out of options. So
Terrence Crawford about to be a 30 for 30 movie, goddamn.
30 for 30. The fighter who never was. Terrence Crawford. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So this motherfucker is literally running out of options, man. Right?
Yep.
So he finally comes out and said, you know, maybe I should call him out. I ain't got nothing else to do. Shit, I'll fight Danny Garcia if motherfucker want to smoke. Right? Danny Garcia's response. Well, you said. What's his response, bro? What was
Angel Garcia.
or Angel's response?
Angel Garcia said, "We would like to fight a champion, and we also open to a rematch with Keith Thurman." Huh?
Man.
Huh? You mean the Keith Thurman that's at home like this with his wrist? The Keith Thurman that's at home.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he
that
at home
Keith.
like, hey baby, can I get something to drink? Can you bring me some water?
Yeah, that Keith right there, bro. Yep.
You talking about that Keith Thurman? I mean the Keith Thurman that we saw Pacquiao run over? That Keith Thurman?
I thought he said he wanted world champions, though. I thought they wanted world champions. What belt Keith got, Bo? Keith got a belt.
Yeah, man. He got that Asian Pacific flute belt.
Oh, that nigga got that WBC Feaker box. That's what he got. That motherfucker.
He got that finger box.
That motherfucker got that IBA, nigga. WBU. That's what he got. WBF. Fuck out of here. I got the same belts, nigga. I got the same ones, man.
Yeah. So he called him out for a rematch. Now here's the thing. I didn't hear Sean Porter's name in there because Sean Porter did get that ass too. Matter of fact, Sean Porter beat him, took the belt, and went on to do a successful pay-per-view with Earl Spence.
Yes, sir.
He should be more salty about that one than Keith Thurman.
Yep.
So you want to fight a dude that's on injured reserve, you know, a nigga that when you pull up the motherfucking, you like, yo, who fighting tonight? DNP.
Oh, man, down. TBA.
Keith Thurman got DNP, baby.
Bro,
that nigga got DNC, do not call.
do not call it. Yeah, dog, exactly, nigga. That nigga stay on the IR. That nigga Keith Thurman, that 12th or that 15th nigga on the bench, sitting over there with his street clothes on and shit. That's Keith Thurman, man.
This nigga pulls his shoulder trying to put the belt over his. Oh shit!
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This nigga Keith.
That's who you got. Not Sean Porter, but then your response to Crawford is to act like the nigga didn't say nothing. That's your response. Like y'all gonna act like this. Did you hear what Crawford said? Crawford who? I don't know. I don't know a nigga named Crawford.
You know what? Keith Thurman actually aired out how PBC fighters actually view Terrence Crawford. He said it. He said, man, we don't go over there in no motherfucking WBO. Keith Thurman said that. Nobody fighting for the WB, no. He said that. WB, no. He said, we want real belts. We ain't fighting for no WB, no. Keith Thurman basically said how the PBC views Terrence Crawford.
How they view that WBO belt period, because that's how they do them at heavyweight division.
No. Because I guarantee you, a PBC fighter that holds a WBO belt, they're not doing that too.
Which one holds one?
I gotta think. I don't know.
Yeah, because remember when I forget it was a fight, there was a middleweight fight. They did the same thing. They didn't name whoever the WBO champion was at 154.
It was Patrick Teixeira.
Yeah, but at that time it was Jaime Munguia.
Yeah,
and I
Jaime
remember
Munguia.
fight, yeah, when what's his name fought? When Julian Williams fought, they didn't even name the WBO champion then. Like that's how they feel about it. But you are right. They feel even more so about it when it comes to motherfucking Terrence Crawford. But they try to act like that WBO belt don't even fucking exist.
My man Darnell Kirkland said that's funny because they wanted Jeff Horn when he had the WBO belt.
Yep.
They only don't care about the WBO belt when it got Terrence Crawford name on the motherfucker. That's it.
Yep.
I'm not willing to say the PBC is turning their back on the WBO on any other division. I'm not willing to say that just yet. But because remember, only when Terrence Crawford's name is on that belt, that's when they started acting the way they were acting. I don't ever remember the PBC talking shit about the WBO or not mentioning the WBO champions on their telecast. I don't ever remember that, dog, until this whole Terrence Crawford Errol Spence debacle.
No, I agree. It didn't start till Terrence Crawford got it.
Yeah.
Once Terrence Crawford got the WBO belt, they was pretty much like all of them motherfuckers, like fuck all of them. And it was like, wait a minute, hold on. So because Terrence Crawford is in your way, is fuck anybody holding that belt now?
Right.
Like that's how y'all are? Okay, bet. That's some business.
All I know is Keith Thurman came out and said how the PBC views Terrence Crawford. That's how I'm gonna keep it right there. 'Cause I ain't got enough evidence for nothing else. That's all I'm gonna say. They view Terrence Crawford as a nigga that they ain't gotta look towards to fight because he got the WBO. No. That's what Keith Thurman said. You know what I'm saying? That's what Danny Garcia's actions. He's not a talker. He doesn't say nothing. His actions are telling us. Yeah, he talks to his father. But his actions are telling us how he feels about the WBO. Right? Errol Spence saying, I don't need Terrence Crawford. He's telling us what he thinks about the WBO. The only one I don't give a fuck about none of this shit is Sean Porter. He's the only one.
And that's the motherfucker I told y'all Crawford need to entertain fighting. But y'all motherfuckers was on some dumb. Y'all was on some other shit with that.
Yep. I'm going to say something, bro. Sean Porter has lost to two of the top welterweights, of the top welterweights in the division. But even though he lost to 3 of the top welterweights of the division, he might be the new boogeyman of the welterweight division.
Who?
Sean Porter.
Oh, yeah.
You know why? Because when Terrence Crawford said that he didn't want to fight him, after Porter said, yeah, I'll fight the nigga right the fuck now. I mean, we friends, shit, I'm whoop nigga ass. After he basically said that 2K translated, of course, right? You just gave up your boogeyman shit, nigga. Yeah, I just made up a new word, man. Y'all better credit me. He gave up his boogeyman shit, nigga. It's a card that says boogeyman shit. You know what I'm saying? Here you go, Porter. You the new boogeyman. Congratulations on your new boogeyman shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did.
Yeah, he did.
So now Sean Porter's sitting there at welterweight. A controversial loss to Errol Spence. I thought he lost that fight, by the way. The knockdown did what it needed to do.
It's worthy of a rematch.
It's worthy of a rematch. But there's a lot of people out there saying that Sean Porter should have won that fight. I don't understand what fight they saw. But regardless, it's somewhat controversial because you got a lot of people saying Sean Porter should have won the fight. So like you said, it's worthy of a rematch. Danny Garcia ain't even looking in that direction. Keith Thurman used to be looking in that direction until he got some pussy. Now he's no longer looking in that direction.
He ain't looking in nobody's direction.
Yeah. The only nigga looking at Sean Porter is your Dennis Ugis, bro. That's it. He's the only one looking at Sean Porter. Your Dennis Ugis. Why? Because he thought he beat him the first time. That's it. Nobody else. This nigga Sean Porter literally sitting there like this. Anybody? I'm right. Hey, guys, right here. Right here. Nothing. Nobody. Redcliffe said Porter has the best resume of the toughest opponents at 147. Absolutely agree 1,000%. Matter of fact, my man Cheetahhead, 3 Kings Boxing, he wrote the article on that. Go check it out, man. Go to the 3kingsboxing.com. Go to the search, type in Porter. Article's going to come out. Basically said that nigga has the best resume at welterweight. Win and lose. Other top fighters, by the way. I'm just saying, man. Danny Garcia is... I stopped really fucking with Danny Garcia when he didn't fight Victor Postal.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I stopped fucking with fucking Danny Garcia, man.
I remember that too. And I remember we was talking about that. And that nigga, instead of fighting Postal, I think we wound up fighting Lamont Peterson at a catchweight, if I'm not mistaken, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My man Lazo said Pac-Man has the best resume at 147.
Well, if you look at, he fought Timothy Bradley.
Tim Bradley, Floyd Mayweather, Jesse
Juan
Vargas.
Manuel Marquez.
Who?
Juan Manuel Marquez.
Yeah, Marquez. Yeah, Lazo's right. He's right. It's Pac-Man. He's right. But Pac-Man's, he's just, you don't really consider Pac-Man though, man. Niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Well, he just beat Keith Thurman at 40, so.
But all I'm saying is, I know, but it's Pac-Man. Like,
Yeah.
he's at the top.
Right, he's like
it's
already way up here, dog.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Pac-Man's way the fuck up there, nigga. Let these niggas over here battle it out, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
A-level, they're super elite. That's what Pac-Man.
Yeah, Pac-Man's super elite. Exactly. Good, very good point. Even though he might lose to some of the elite, he's still super elite because of what he's done in the sport. It's like if Floyd Mayweather comes back. You just don't add Floyd Mayweather to that conversation. He's up here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Pac-Man, of course, man, but without Pac-Man, nigga, Sean Porter, damn. Smart niggas in the chat, man.
Well, Lloyd ain't got no hoes over tonight.
That's what it is, yeah.
He hasn't been depleted. That nigga ain't got no hoes over tonight.
Hey, man, nah, bro, take that Mosley off. No, sir, I do not give Pac-Man credit for that washed-up ass Shane Mosley win. Absolutely not. Floyd Mayweather had already battered that ass. Nope. Do not give him credit for that.
Well, when Pac-Man
hold on. Take that De La Hoya off. De La Hoya killed himself trying to get to that catch weight of 145 from 160. I remember watching the HBO fucking special where this nigga had pills in his left hand and pills in his right hand. And he's fucking taking the pills. He said, this is my breakfast. He took the other pills. He said, this is my lunch. This is how I cut weight and I train all day. When I saw that, I said, Pac-Man just killed this nigga before he got in the ring. Take that De La Hoya fight off. I don't give him credit for that win either. Marquez, I give him credit for one of those Marquez fights. All the other ones, probably should have lost. And one of them he did lose. Thurman and Bradley, give you credit for that. That's it. That's fucked up, bro. Nigga, they gonna get mad at me, dog.
Well, shit, you Cotto, they did the same thing to Cotto. This nigga was a champion. They said, no, this gonna be at a catch weight.
They sure did. They made that champ come down, bro. They whooped Cotto ass, though. Even though I thought he was on some juice. Because listen, Miguel Cotto was sleeping niggas at that time, bro. He was beating the fuck out of everybody, bro. Everybody was withering to Miguel Cotto's shots, bro. He hits Manny Pacquiao the same kind of shots. I saw Manny Pacquiao step back, go like this, and then come back forward. I said, no. That nigga's on something. No way in hell. No way. No way. No way. No way, dog. You know what I'm saying? No way that motherfucker took that flush-ass shot from Miguel Cotto and he ain't on something. No way. Not a 126-pounder. No way. You know what I'm saying? Miguel Cotto was too big for 147, nigga. No way. What happened after he beat... I'm sorry. What happened right after he lost to Manny Pacquiao? What did he do? The nigga went straight to 154 and fought Yuri Foreman.
Sure did.
No way, dog. No way, dog. Even Joshua Clottey, man. Clottey hitting that nigga with some heat, man. Nigga just shaking that shit off. Man, no way, dog. No. Pacquiao's on something. You know what I'm saying?
Now, hold on. In Pacquiao defense, though, Miguel Cotto was 2 fights prior to that was destroyed by fucking Margarito. He was beat bad by Margarito, dog.
He barely.
had a little steam taken out.
I feel bad for Cotto's his losses to Pacquiao and Margarito, man, because there's asterisks next to those losses, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, Floyd Mayweather and Saddam Ali and Canelo, ain't no asterisks next to any of those losses. But that Margarito and Pacquiao, those 2 losses, man, his first 2 actually, there's asterisks next to those, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. Look, Lazo said, no proof Margarito cheated against Cotto. He's right. There's no proof. There's speculation.
Ain't no proof.
We're just speculating, dog. Calm down. Nigga wrote the shit in all caps.
Hold on, wait a minute. There's no proof. But I will say this. The very next fight, he got mollywopped by Shane Mosley and then got mollywopped in the rematch by Cotto. So, no, there's no proof. But there was definitely something different.
Look, no, I wasn't no asterisk in that Ali fight, Lazo. He was getting his ass whooped before he tore that bicep muscle, whatever the fuck he tore in that fight. Ali was beating that nigga up anyway. He was losing to whack-ass Saddam Ali, bro. That's another nigga I go to the local gym, pick up the 10-year-old and be like, hey, man, you want to get your name out there, man? You fight the nigga Saddam Ali. Nigga, my 7-year-old son gives Saddam Ali that work. Fuck out of here. I'm just saying, bro. Miguel Cotto was old at that time. He lost that fight. But anyway, nigga, we blabbering, dog. At the end of the day, before we go to the next one, Danny Garcia, man, pick your goddamn nuts up, nigga. Stop making Instagram videos with that fine-ass bitch you got with a fat ass. Stop it, nigga, and start fighting these niggas. I mean, you can make those videos and shit, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? You can keep making the videos, but I'm just saying, at least fight Terrence Crawford and then make some videos, nigga. I'm just saying. And I don't be watching them or nothing. I've probably seen a couple of them. I mean, 6, 7, 8 of them. I'm just saying. Next one, man. Hey, that's probably going to happen. Gaines PP said Lipinets versus Danny Garcia. Garcia is the number 1 contender. I think Sergey Lipinets is number 2. Number 2 or 3 by the WBO. So that fight might actually happen.
Let me just say one more thing.
Go ahead.
Because Danny Garcia, they talk about something, they want to fight a champion, right? Mm-hmm. Now, let's be real about something. You're not fighting Pacquiao. And if you're sitting around waiting on Earl Spence to come back, that's some bullshit. When you got a chance to fight for a title right there in motherfucking Terrence Crawford. Yeah. And they should fight Terrence Crawford. Let me just say this. I said it on the last podcast. I understand what they doing to Crawford because it's business. And in business, you get as much money out the pot you can before you have to share. I've seen all of them motherfuckers do it. Okay? Top Rank is doing it to Devin Haney right motherfucking now. That's why Barbara talking about something. There's 10 light heavyweights better than Devin Haney, right? Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yep. Golden Boy been fucking over Boo Boo Andrade since 154. Yep. They act like that nigga do not exist. So I understand it's bullshit at the end of the day that a dude like Terrence Crawford, a top pound-for-pound fighter of our era, is being done like that. That is some bullshit.
My man Gaines PP got a lot of fucking respect for Golden Boy. He said nah, and I think he said no to the Danny Garcia versus Sergey Lipinets fight. I think that's what he's saying it to. But he said nah, Golden Boy is going to give WBO that bread for Virgil Ortiz to be Mando in the next 6 months. Let me tell you something, man. Golden Boy is not putting Virgil Ortiz anywhere near Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford will dust Virgil Ortiz, bruh. That's not even a contest. Virgil Ortiz looks good against other prospects and has been former champions and has been former top contenders. He's a good fighter as a prospect, right? Very good contender. But Terrence Crawford's on a whole nother fucking planet, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, the only thing Virgil Ortiz has in his favor is that Terrence Crawford is on the decline simply because he's been facing Jeff Horn, Jose Benavidez, Amir Khan, Ejidijas Kavaliauskas, right? What do those 4 have in common? They're not elite fighters that are going to keep Terrence Crawford on his toes. So as Bo always says, when you fight not bums, but competition that's a lot lower than you start fighting to that competition. You become that competition because that's all you fought, right? So when you do fight a young, hungry motherfucker, or when you do step up again in the elite category against an elite fighter, you start to look bad because you're used to that lower class level of opponents.
That's why Mean Machine hurt Terrence Crawford in the last fight.
Exactly. So that is probably what's in Virgil Ortiz's favor. But I still think Terrence Crawford dusts his ass, bro. Real talk. All right, man, let's go to the next one. My man, dog. Hey, this is my man's right here, bro. Fuck what y'all say, man. Matter of fact, I'm about to go book me a plane ticket to, where's that nigga from? Is it Denmark? Or is it Holland?
Sweden.
Netherlands? It ain't
Sweden,
Sweden,
nigga.
He not from Sweden.
Who?
It's a blue
Hellenis?
one of them blue flag motherfuckers. My man Hell Anus, nigga. That's my nigga right there, bro. Hell Anus.
That nigga was born in Sweden and moved to Finland when he was 2 years old and shit.
Well, I'm going to Finland, dog. We about to go hang out, man, get some Finland hoes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they look like. I'm sure they're white. Nigga, I'm putting a whole lot. Hey, I'm betting my house on that, nigga. They gotta be white, dog. Ain't no niggas in Finland, dog. Listen, that motherfucker, Badu Jack broke the mold when he became the first nigga to come out of Sweden. I was like, what the fuck? This nigga from Sweden? There ain't no niggas in Sweden. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker came out, shit, nigga got a fade, got a part in his fade and shit. I said, damn, them niggas in Sweden know what a fade is? Just saying, bro. Look, we gonna get some white Finland hoes, and I don't know what we're gonna do after that. I heard it's real cold out there, nigga. I just be in the crib, bro. Black people don't like the cold weather, man. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna be in the crib, man, chilling with the Finland hoes. My man Hell Anus. My man said, yo, I'ma come back to America after I got my ass mollywopped by Gerald Washington. You know what I'm saying? I'ma come back to America and beat the shit out of this fat, butterball ass Polish motherfucker from Brooklyn. I'ma whoop his ass. He did just that, bro. Listen, Bo got a message for y'all. I'ma start it off. I ain't gonna take his point, but I'm just gonna start it off. We shitted on this fight, man, and we shouldn't have, right? Because real talk, we was gonna watch it. We cover all the fights when we're there and when we're not there, right? We cover all the fights no matter what. But we said on the last podcast, yeah, you know, we're gonna go live on Saturday, and then we said, fuck it, we just see y'all on Monday. It's just Hell Anus and fucking Kalnaki. You know what I'm saying? But we shouldn't have said that, dog, because fights like this, and we know better, there can always be an outcome you're not really ready for, man. What you got to say on that, bro?
Well, I want to ask you, hey man, when did you start speaking a foreign language? I didn't know you knew a foreign language.
What was that?
You know French because you keep saying this we shit. No, you said all of that, nigga. The nigga with 3 Kings boxing, you nigga.
I did.
You keep saying this we shit like.
Nigga, you didn't come out here and support. Nigga, you didn't come out here and basically, I tell you, bro, I be rambling too much, I be talking too much shit, and you didn't stop me. You were just like, yeah, true. That's what you did.
Well, I'm old.
Culpable too, motherfucker.
I'm old. No, real talk. No, you're absolutely right, dog. I didn't give this much either. I'm like, you know, Hellenis had just lost to Gerald Washington. I'm like, nigga, you was winning the fight, got knocked out by Gerald Washington. Okay, you was pretty much done to me, motherfucker.
Yeah, hell yeah.
When you got knocked out by that nigga, revived his career to the point this motherfucker fought in the title eliminator. Oh, okay, nigga, you done. You done. So, Hellenis is a fighter, and this is what we say all the time, man. This is why in boxing, dog, you can never count shit out. You can never count motherfuckers out. Why? Because every now and this is why I say you make a fight. Don't matter if the nigga lose. Was he competitive in that last fight? Then you put him, you make this next fight. Why? Because every now and then you get a situation where a motherfucker raises his game where he needed to be against a motherfucker that gets comfortable and starts doing this.
Yep.
Okay? Robert Hellenis said something when and 3 Kings Boxing, by the way, because we was talking about it. Shout out to Bakari and them. Robert Hellenis said, this motherfucker think he just gonna beat me. Does he not know about my resume?
Yep.
Absolutely motherfucking right.
Yeah, you're right, man. He was right.
Absolutely motherfucking right. Okay? So, for me, at the end of the day, dog, it just reminded us why we shouldn't shit on fights. why we shouldn't align ourselves with an entity or hate on an entity for making a motherfucking fight. Okay? They all make fights that don't look like they're going to be something to us, but then when we see them on paper, we like, oh, shit. Yeah. God damn. Did you see that fight?
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you something low-key. Niggas going to be like, man, what the fuck you talking about, 2K? Man, low-key, dog. I actually wasn't mad at Charles Martin versus Gerald Washington when it was announced. Because them two niggas on the same level. Then we found out Gerald Washington is a little bit lower than him. You know what I'm saying? But at that time on paper, they were on the same level. I didn't have no problem with that matchup, dog. I watch C-level matchups all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? I watch B-level. I don't only watch A-level matchups, nigga. Shit, I watch D-level matchups sometimes, nigga. Shit, if you come from the era of ESPN Wednesday and Friday night fights, USA Network Tuesday night fights, you was watching D-level competition. You know what I'm saying? And enjoying it. Damn, nigga, boxing on tonight, nigga. Who is it, nigga? Frederick Masculine Jones. Nigga, fuck it, nigga. Put that nigga on. You know, what was that nigga named? Darnell Dingaling Man Wilson? Nigga, remember him? The Dingaling Man. That motherfucker was dingalinging his ass all over motherfucking ESPN, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying, bro. So, I wasn't mad at that matchup. I wasn't really, I was upset with this matchup because it was supposed to be, who was it supposed to be? Not, it was somebody else, bro, that he was supposed to fight besides Robert Hell Anus.
Brazilian, wasn't it?
Yeah, Dominic Brazil. That's who it was supposed to be.
Whatever reason, he didn't take that fight.
Yeah. Hey, man, caller, you on there? You on there? 732, you on the air? Who is it?
Man, this Lord Zoe, nigga, we in these streets.
We in these streets. What's good, fam?
Man, I had to call, man. Listen, bro, you're not about to slander Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yes,
like
I am, nigga. Let's get it. You call in for the pick, nigga. You want a piece of me, nigga? Let's go.
Let's go, nigga. He did not duck this nigga. They was never ranked at the same time when they were both was in the same division. And when they was is when they was in Cincinnati, and I think was like 46. Don't quote me on the date. Was like on 46, this nigga priced himself out because he was mad because the Cincinnati crowd was booing his ass and they was in love with Sugar Ray Robinson. He got jealous over that shit, started pricing himself out and shit. Nigga did not want the smoke, bruh. Stop slandering the GOAT, bruh. Stop slandering the GOAT. But yo, anyway.
You done, nigga? Goddamn, boy, shit, I got some good ass sleep. You done?
Yeah, I'm good.
Let me tell your ass something, nigga. Let me tell you something right now. I'm going to say it right now. It don't matter about rankings. Sugar Ray Robinson was fighting motherfuckers straight out of taxi cabs, nigga, twice a month. Then nigga say, yo, give me that motherfucker. Who, him over there? Yeah, that nigga standing over there underneath the overpass, nigga. I'll fight that nigga next month. Matter of fact, I'll fight him today. I ain't even had a training camp yet. They didn't give a fuck about rankings like that back then. Rankings was just a formality, nigga. They had rankings for a formality, nigga. Why do I say that? Because like I said, the whole Black Murderers Row was fighting each other. One after another, after another, after another. Nigga, they had rematches, trilogies, nigga, foursomes, nigga. They even had bitches in the ring with them. They still fought. You know what I'm saying? And none of them niggas would ever be ranked high enough to be able to get an opportunity to fight for a goddamn title. Couple of them did, but not Charlie Burley. You see what I'm saying? So my point is this. Rankings didn't give a fuck about that. If they thought a fight was good and it could sell and it was about money, they made that fight, dog. Didn't care about the rankings.
And that's another thing. Correct me. Earlier I said Cincinnati, I was wrong. Minneapolis. Yeah. This was his mostly his home base of where he fight at. Nobody wanted to see the motherfucker over there. Nobody was fucking with this nigga over there. Nobody wanted to see his ass.
Look, man.
And that's part of the reason. That's part of the reason when negotiation came, he started asking for 10 times the money he ever made in his career.
It's Sugar Ray Robinson, nigga. It's Sugar Ray Robinson. Nigga, I'm asking for that money too.
Listen, he asked for more money He asked for more money to fight Sugar Ray Robinson in 42 than Sammy Ngat asked to fight Sugar Ray Robinson, and I think Ngat was the champion at the time. That should tell you some shit.
Okay.
Priced himself out.
Okay, so you're telling me, all right, that a guy like Charlie Burley, who at that time when he's asking for that kind of money, had already been considered one of the top contenders of that era, nigga. Not just of that division, of that era. They said Charlie Burley is the most ducked fighter of all time. He was one of those guys.
Yeah.
Hold on. So you telling me a nigga that's getting that kind of pub, that has yet to fight for a title, is not supposed to ask for a bag, nigga? Just think
in 1942, Sugar Ray Robinson wasn't Sugar Ray Robinson yet. This wasn't a world champion Sugar Ray Robinson yet. You asking for this type of money in 1942? Again, Sugar Ray wasn't Sugar Ray yet. He didn't have no titles, no accolades, nothing.
Sugar Ray Robinson, okay, the point is Sugar Ray Robinson was still one of the more popular fighters out there. Sugar Ray Robinson didn't get his popularity after he won a title. That's not when he got his popularity. When he won his first title, that was icing on the cake, nigga. That wasn't no damn, all right, now Sugar Ray Robinson is a serious fighter. No, that nigga had been a serious fighter well before that. Matter of fact.
And then,
go ahead.
Another thing I'm gonna find for you, I'm gonna find you a quote from actual Charles Burley's fucking manager. I'm gonna try to find this for you. This was in 45 in Pittsburgh, where they gave an offer to Sugar Ray Robinson, and it was the most low-balling, insulting shit you could give to somebody at that kind. Now this is 3 years past when this nigga finally started really getting active on the midway, because before he was really getting busy on that on the welterweight shit. So he goes to midway around 45, start getting a little active around it. They made this nigga a bullshit offer. You didn't make them a real offer because you wasn't trying to fight, man. You were just trying to get your name sexy. That's all.
Okay. All right.
That's all.
So like I said, Sugar Ray Robinson was still one of the more popular fighters in the sport. Remember, back then it was only one title. You had the NBA title, right? Because the NBA hadn't changed its name to the WBA yet. So you had the fucking NBA title, right? And then you had that newspaper champion, right? But the newspaper champion was more just like, kind of like, college basketball and football basketball rankings. Like where you have the coaches bowl poll and then you got the media poll. The newspaper champion is like the fucking media poll, right? It's just for the media and shit. The real champion was a nigga that held that NBA title, right?
Yep.
So you had one title. Niggas was mad popular way before they got that one fucking title. That's what I'm saying. And that was Sugar Ray Robinson. That nigga had already solidified himself as a serious fighter before he got it. Who'd he get the title from? Was it Gene Fullmer or was it before that?
Nah, Gene Fullmer came way past his prime. That was like in the middle, way past his prime. Before, I think he got his first title from Sammy Ngat.
Okay. So he was known way before that. Is my point.
Yeah.
So, nigga, if I'm Charlie Burley, I don't have the push that Sugar Ray Robinson has. I don't have the worldwide attention or the worldwide acclaim that Sugar Ray Robinson has, right? Nigga, I don't have the bitches that Sugar Ray Robinson has, right? But my name is still mentioned synonymously with this guy. Yeah, nigga, I want that bag. I have no problem with him calling that for that bag, dog. In that scenario.
What about the low balling? What about the low balling in 45? 42 was 40. The 42 in 1942. In 1942, he asked for too much money. In 1945, they offered too little money. So that's like.
But how you gonna offer somebody that? This is my problem with that story. Now I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm not saying none of this happened, right? I'm rolling with what you say because I know you know your shit. So I'm rolling with what you say. The problem I have with that story is this. How the fuck how are you going to make an offer to lowball somebody when you're beneath the guy you're making the offer to? That's like Caleb Plant making an offer to Canelo Alvarez.
To Canelo.
And we write the article saying, oh man, that nigga Caleb Plant lowball Canelo. Niggas will kick our article off our own goddamn website. Hey, nigga 2K, nigga, give me a login and credentials so I can throw that article in the trash, nigga.
Wait, 2K, hold up for a second. I'm looking at the comment, man. This dude, Chris M, dog, this is like my third. I don't know what's this dude. This dude does not respect Sugar Ray Robinson whatsoever, bro. I don't get it.
Nah, man, look. I would love to create a pit episode between you and Chris M because both of y'all know y'all shit. That nigga Chris M has corrected me several times on fights, man. Y'all know y'all shit.
Man, that nigga Chris M told me one time Sugar Ray Robinson couldn't beat Paulie Malignaggi. I blocked him, nigga. I ain't want to deal with none of that.
Chris M, you didn't say that, did you? Chris M, you didn't say that, bro. He didn't say that.
He did.
No way
he did. I blocked him. I blocked him when he said that.
No way this man said Sugar Ray Robinson can't beat Paulie Malignaggi. Chris M, did you say that, man? No way, bro.
Watch when he pull. Watch his answer. Watch him blow your mind when he said yes, nigga.
Damn, bro. But my point being is this. That last point, though. I'm gonna wait for him to respond. That last point, though. Like I said, bro. Chris M, come on, man. Are you serious? How the fuck does Paulie Malignaggi beat Bo? Bo, you there, bro?
Bo slid off with one of my prostitutes.
He not serious.
Bo slid around one of my prostitutes, though. I don't see him no more.
You said what?
I said Bo slid around with one of my prostitutes, though. I don't see him no more.
Look, man, there's no way. Nah, man, I think Chris M was trolling you, bro. There's no way that motherfucker really believes that, man. Chris M, there's no way you believe that, bro. I refuse to believe that you believe. Now, Chris M don't know shit about basketball because the nigga tried to say Allen Iverson wasn't shit. All right? So I had to get on his ass about that. But Paulie Malignaggi beats Ray Robinson. Nah, man. Stop, man. Stop it, man. Stop it, bro. But anyway.
Man.
I actually agree with him. I think Paulie do beat Ray Robinson.
No, you don't, nigga. Shut up.
Yes, no, hold on. I think he beats Ray Robinson. Shit, the nigga just fought not too long ago, and he looked that impressive.
You look like a Ray Robinson.
Hey, y'all niggas don't respect Sugar Ray Robinson Jr., nigga. That motherfucker beat Terrence Crawford. He the last man to beat Terrence Crawford. Just letting y'all know. Sugar Ray Robinson Jr., nigga, he beat Terrence Crawford in the amateurs. Don't shit on that nigga, man. And he beat Josh Kelly. Real talk. Josh Kelly ain't getting no draw in that fight. But anyway, back to what I was saying, Lazo. My point is this, bro.
Yeah.
That last point, and I want you to respond to this. How you gonna lowball a motherfucker that you're beneath? You can't do that. The motherfucker that is above you is the one that gives the offers. Now, you can give an offer. I'm not saying you can't do it. But the nigga that's above you is the one that's calling the shots. So he's typically the one that's saying, here's your offer, nigga, 90-10. And then you as the little nigga, you supposed to be like, nah, man, we gonna negotiate this. You get your whole team, just like Canelo did to Gennady Golovkin, right? You know, just like Oscar De La Hoya did to Floyd Mayweather, right? Shit. Arturo Gatti did it to Floyd Mayweather, dog. Right? So, I could keep going with this. When you the little nigga, you get the offers. You don't do the offering. They laugh at you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I have a problem with that story. And that goes back to what I said early on the podcast about Sugar Ray Robinson having the media behind him. You can't exactly trust what's being written in them motherfucking streets back in that day, bro. Because there was
he was favored. Yeah, he was favored amongst the white crowd.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, you it's what niggas would call motherfuckers today. He was a coon, a Sambo, right? That's what people would call him today. You know what I'm saying? So
Masters, we sick.
Yeah, him and Sonny Liston was another. Joe Louis? Yeah, all them niggas, man.
Joe Louis was in there. He wouldn't look a white man in his eye after he won. He was scared to celebrate, so don't look him like he was Jack Johnson and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, fuck out of here with that coon shit.
Exactly. So, yeah, that's what them dudes was. Meanwhile, Charlie Burley, who was still, in my opinion, Charlie Burley was trying to, appeal to that side, but they didn't really accept him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was trying his hardest to appeal to that side.
Not to cut you off, I don't want you to think I'm a Charles Burley hater. I think in my rankings, in my top 50 rank, I think I got him ranked somewhere like between 15 and 25. So don't think I'm hating on the nigga. You feel me? Like he's an all-time great. You feel me? It's
man,
I don't think.
Y'all know how we roll, man. We don't do all that, bro. Like, it's opinions. I don't care if you hate the nigga, like him, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Nah, that's for the comment section, because I don't want people thinking I'm, some Sugar Ray Robinson tweets. You feel me? Some super fan and shit.
Look, I got Sugar Ray Robinson number 1, pound for pound, all time, bro. But
like me, I got him number 1, but I also got it. I actually got my number 1 a 3-way tie between him, Greb, and Langford. I can't really tell them apart. You feel me? So like I don't know. Number 1 is a tie for me between 3 people and shit.
Yeah, Harry
so I haven't
Greb.
made up my mind yet.
Harry Greb is up there. Sam Langford, man, that was a real motherfucker back then. Those are pretty good picks. Where you put Ezra Charles at?
I got Ezra Charles. I mean, if you my top 3, like I told you, my top 3. After that top 3, I got Henry Armstrong 4 and Ezra Charles at number 5. Charles got to be top 5. Man. He beat Burley, Archie Moore, greatest light heavyweight ever, won the heavyweight title. Man, he's top 5. Like,
middleweight to heavyweight. He didn't win a middleweight title though, right? He went all the way to heavyweight though. Won the light heavyweight and heavyweight title. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't win the middle. I'm not even sure he won the light heavyweight title.
Edward? I mean, is that Charles?
Ezra Charles, yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. He beat.
Okay.
I thought the Archie Moore fight was for the title, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, he beat Archie Moore. I think he beat Archie Moore when they both was at middleweight. When he beat Archie Moore, they both was at middleweight.
No.
I think so.
I don't know. I thought the fight was at light heavyweight too, but
I thought the fight was at that fight was at light heavyweight. Yeah. But the only reason why I don't put Sam Langford as high as you do, I would put Homicide Hank number 2 behind.
Absolutely.
Upton, because
Homicide Hank.
Sam Langford was a heavyweight.
Sam Langford was a heavyweight. Sam Langford was a heavyweight. He was heavyweight. He wasn't a heavyweight. He was a heavyweight. He started at.
But see, for me, I like the top 5 for me is always going to be guys that bounce all around, up and down in different weight classes and all of that stuff. So I would put Homicide Hank. When I look at what Homicide Hank did, that just weighed a little bit more to me than Sam Langford.
Sam Langford did bounce around in different divisions though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because remember when he first lost to Jack Johnson, I think he was like 20 years old, 156 pounds. Because remember he was fighting guys like Barbados Joe Walcott back in at lightweights. He gradually built himself up to a heavyweight.
Yeah.
Like because he fought in a lot of different. I got him ranked in the top 5 light heavyweight. I got him ranked top 10 in middleweight as well as being my top 5 heavyweight too.
Okay. Yeah, man, you got some pretty good rankings, man. I be seeing your rankings, dog. Like this is what I'm talking about, man. Like we know this sport, man. This ain't no bullshit over here, man. You fuck around, come over here, get your ass ate up. Hey, real talk, why niggas don't be calling in, Lord? They call in sometimes, but they don't be trying to call in all the time. They know they get fucked around, nigga.
They're not trying to walk inside that lion's den, nigga. They're not trying to walk inside that lion's den, nigga.
Exactly.
They're not trying to do that. Me, the only time I don't call in is when I got a 2 for $5 special on the prostitutes. You feel me? That's the only time I don't call in.
Oh, hell no,
what time
bro.
is? Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to hit you guys up next show. I gotta go Sugar Ray Robinson, one of these prostitute pussies. Nigga, I'll call y'all back.
All right, man. I'll holler at you, bro.
All right.
Nigga crazy, man. Yo, but real talk, man. That's what's up, man. I appreciate the call from my man Lord Zoe. Everybody else who can call in, man, do what you do, man. Give us a call. The phone is working right now. Hopefully it continues to work. You know what I'm saying? Give us a call, man. Share your thoughts. Y'all want to talk anything boxing, man. We can always talk boxing from any fucking era, from any division, and any side, men's or women's. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. But, yeah, that nigga was on that crack. Nigga talking about Sugar Ray Robinson didn't duck Charlie Burley. Yeah, the fuck he did.
Your boy Chris M wanted to debate you.
Yeah, I saw him because I got Sugar Ray at number 1. That's easy work. Chris M don't. Hey, he debated me about Allen Iverson. Nigga didn't know. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Chris M about to get you, dog. This nigga said that Allen Iverson wasn't shit, right? Now I told him, I said, how many little guys are better than Allen Iverson based on what he's done? You got to put him up there with the little guys. Who's better than him? You got Nate Archibald, possibly. John Stockton, right? And I'm not going to say the whole conversation. But real talk for everybody that don't know, basketball is my number one sport. Everything I know in boxing, I know in basketball like 2 or 4-fold. So, you got Nate Archibald, John Stockton, right? And possibly Calvin Murphy. A lot of niggas don't even know who Calvin Murphy is. That's the fucking point guard for the Houston Rockets, right?
Yep.
Motherfucker was a beast, right? That nigga said, John Stockton, man, that nigga's whack. Wait a minute, whoa. John Stockton is the all-time leader in the NBA in assists and steals, nigga. What the fuck you mean? What the fuck you mean? That nigga's whack. Allen Iverson
nigga
still
ball jack Tim Hardaway when he tried that UTEP two-step.
Yes, sir. Ball jack him, dog.
Oh.
Give me that shit. Nigga, Allen Iverson still holds the record in the playoffs for steals in one game. How many was it? 10, nigga. Nigga had 10 steals in one game. That is a NBA playoff record that still stands today. So I tell niggas, Iverson wasn't just a shooter that shot a whole bunch of shots like Russell Westbrook, although he did do that. Field goal percentage was poor. I agree with that. But if you look at the nigga's other stats, the nigga was an excellent defender at his size, and the nigga did pass the rock. Nigga had a lot of assists. There's several fucking seasons where he's averaged over 7 assists per game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, nigga, I had to get my man Chris in, man, but I ain't gonna do it all. Like I ain't gonna do him like that, dog. But I warned him, Bo, before. I said, you don't want to debate me in basketball, nigga. Better get your shit right. Go back, nigga. Get some practice, nigga. Hit the heavy bag, then come back.
You know who else was good point guards back in that time too?
Who?
Maurice Cheeks and Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas, Nate Archibald, and John Stockton. Those three are quite possibly the three better little men than Allen Iverson. Mm-hmm. Isaiah Thomas for sure.
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas, yeah, most definitely.
John Stockton, in my opinion, yes.
16 points in 90 seconds.
I'm picking John Stockton over Allen Iverson. But I got Allen Iverson over Nate Archibald.
Okay.
So in my opinion, he's number 3. Okay. If he's number 3 out of the little guys, he's definitely a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, might want to think about that debate. Let me move to the last one, man. We running up time, man. My man, Henry Garcia. Have you ever heard of him? Henry Garcia. He looked like the grandfather of Ryan Garcia, but it might be his dad or maybe his trainer. I don't know, bro. Some motherfucker came out of nowhere named Henry Garcia and basically said, we want Tank Davis in December. Now, here's the deal. I wasn't going to talk about this because nobody knows who Henry Garcia is, right? But here's the deal. Ryan Garcia said in January, it was literally like January 2nd, we put that article out there on 3KingsBoxing.com. He said himself, I want to fight Tank Davis in December. Mm-hmm. He already put this out there. Now, a lot of people were clowning Ryan Garcia saying, oh, man, this nigga, he talking about December. That's fucking 11 months away, right? Now, his sibling of some sort comes out. Motherfuckers, by the way, motherfuckers be coming out the woodworks, dog. You never heard these niggas before. They just got the same last name as the fighter. They be like, who the fuck is this guy, man? Where the fuck this nigga? Why is he speaking, bro? But anyway.
Nigga trying to get his Instagram likes up, baby.
Yeah. Exactly, bro.
They want some hoes too. You know, no, I'm Ryan Garcia, brother, baby.
I'm just saying, bro. These motherfuckers come out the woodwork. But Henry Garcia came out and said the same thing. Now, here's the deal. I think it's his father too, Cheetah Head. But here's the deal. I think they're serious about this, Bo. It's twice that they've said this in the span of 3 months. And it's the same month. It's not like it's It's moving around. They're not saying anything different. If you look at the details of both articles, they're on the same page about wanting Tank Davis. I think they're serious about this. Problem is, would Golden Boy be serious about putting their highest paid prospect, actually the highest paid prospect in boxing today, right? Would they be serious about putting him in a fight with Tank Davis in December, dog? Do you think this would actually happen?
Yeah, especially if he gets past Jorge Linares in dominating fashion. They're going to sell that. Listen, Oscar De La Hoya sees the writing on the wall. He ain't got much time with Canelo Alvarez. Yeah. I don't think they got much time with Canelo Alvarez. So what he wants to do, he wants to see right now if this is going to be my next golden boy, so to speak. Why?
Exactly.
You put him in there with Tank Davis, similar to Canelo Alvarez with Floyd. He loses, but he gets to look at that level. Right. Boom. Then Floyd goes on. Then he goes on. Now he's the biggest star in boxing. The same thing here. You put him in there with Tank Davis. Now if he loses, at least he got to look at that level. Boom. Now we can go. Okay. Yeah. We can do you the same. We can take you down the same route that we did with Canelo Alvarez. So Oscar knows, because even let's say he knows if he runs over Jorge Linares, he can get in a fight with Tank Davis and just lose. But as long as he don't get beat and just lose, hell, I can still sell that. Just like Canelo. Yeah, he has a majority decision draw against the biggest name in boxing at that time. This one Floyd was the big dog, and this nigga was a pup.
Yeah, right.
Nigga was a chihuahua barking at your ankles and shit.
Hell yeah.
And he got a majority decision draw. So
he got a majority decision. Not a majority draw, just a majority decision.
Yeah, majority decision.
Yeah.
Damn, fucking red. But yeah, he got it. You know, he got an MD against Floyd Mayweather, the biggest fighter in boxing. So if you get in there with Tank and you don't get beat up, you go 12 good rounds, kind of like how you as Gamboa did, and I feel like you're better than Gamboa. I feel like you give me a better performance than Gamboa. You go in there, you don't get beat up. You maybe even walk out. Same thing with Floyd, split decision or majority decision. Dude, I can still sell that. Because if Canelo runs out, then guess what? I got a backup plan. Why? Because I didn't have this the first time when I lost all my fighters to Al Heyman.
Yeah.
I didn't have a plan.
Right.
So that's all Oscar do. I can see him doing it for the simple fact of it's time to start building a second player for in case the king goes down.
Lazo made an excellent point. He said, would TMT/PBC be interested? Red Cliff also made an excellent point. Golden Boy and Al Heyman negotiations for Ryan Garcia versus Tank is going to be a nightmare. A lot of resentment there. I agree 100% with both fellas. I don't think it's a question, and this is what I was hoping you would touch on. I don't think it's a question if Golden Boy would put Ryan Garcia in with Tank more than it's a question if fucking Al Heyman would put Tank in the ring with Golden Boy. Or let me say Leonard Ellerbe, not Al Heyman. Let me say Leonard Ellerbe, right? Because neither one of them want to fuck with each other, bro, right? And to be honest with you, Leonard Ellerbe and the gang, they're trying to move Tank Davis in a completely different fashion than what most fighters at Tank's level would be moved at, right? Tank already won a title, so he's not a prospect. He is actually a three-time champion, right? He got a WBA regular title at 135. That shit, a lot of niggas say that don't count. A lot of niggas say it do count. My thing is, if you're calling Canelo a 4-time champion, you got to call fucking Tank a 3-time champion, 2 in one division, 1 in another. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. So, it is what exactly, bro. It is what it is. So, the nigga's a 3-time fucking champion. He's not a prospect. Nowhere near a prospect. He's a champion now, right? But they're moving him a little bit different. You know what I'm saying?
You heard him.
You heard him. Yeah. That nigga, bruh. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, bruh. Leonard Ellaby is a nigga you can't even fart around, dog. You could be in a room on the other side of the crib, nigga. You fart, that nigga gonna smell it. Nigga, I smell, nigga, you farted. Nigga, how you know? Nigga, I'm 100 feet away. That nigga's nose that's the biggest nose I've ever seen, my nigga. This nigga, bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Don't ever snort cocaine when Leonard Ellaby. You gotta get that nigga his own 8-ball. Get it? Hey, man, let me get 2 of them others, man. I usually only need 1 for 4 people, but fuck it, nigga. We got Leonard Ellaby snorting with us. Drug dealers love when Leonard Ellaby's gonna be snorting with niggas, bro. Them niggas know they gonna get paid if Leonard Ellaby in the building, nigga. Leonard Ellaby in the house, nigga. Hey, nigga, we about to get this money.
That nigga snort a coke line the size of a blunt, goddamn, the size of a giant cigarette. The nigga, he take the bag and pour it out. Done.
Done, nigga. Done. God damn. That nigga snort coke like that bitch on Coneheads ate that goddamn sub sandwich. That's how that nigga snort coke. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. That nigga probably be accidentally smoking blunts with his nose and shit. Nigga be trying to get it in his mouth. The nigga get it in his nostril. I'm telling you, nigga, we the king of clowning, nigga. We be getting niggas. Easy work.
Hey, man. Leonard Ellaby, the only nigga that I know can take his glasses off and they still be on his face. Like, nigga, your glasses still on your face. Take your glasses off, nigga. Damn.
Oh, man. Yo, anyway, man. Anyway, bro. But he's moving Tank a totally different direction, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, it's more so like I said before, in my Floyd Mayweather voice, right? The nigga is basically trying to get Tank in the ring with guys that are former champions, that were formerly seen as some of the best fighters in their respective divisions at one time, right? Mm-hmm. And basically saying, hey, Tank beat these guys. Y'all can't say his resume is weak. Y'all be like, man, that nigga Hugo Ruiz was whack. Well, Hugo Ruiz is a former 122-pound champion. That's what Floyd would say to you. You tried to fight Abner Mares. He was coming off a loss to fucking Leo Santa Cruz. Well, Abner Mares is a 3-division champion. I believe it's 3 divisions. He's a 3-division champion. Okay. Well, what about Jose Pedraza? Well, Jose Pedraza was the IBF champion at the time. You know what I'm saying? You know? So those are the type of guys that they're putting him in with, right? I don't see them going a step back and allowing a prospect who fucking Ryan Garcia will end up being a contender when he beats Jorge Linares. He won't be a prospect anymore. But they're still going backwards. Unless this nigga's highly ranked, he's not going to give Ryan Garcia an opportunity, bro, to beat him and move him down a ladder that he had falsely climbed. Let me put it that way. He had a fabricated climb up his ladder, bro. He's not it. He's right. He's not about to give no other motherfucker that's beneath him an opportunity to get that fabricated climb as well. Absolutely not, bro. So I don't see. Go ahead.
Here's the thing. The only reason why I think there's a possibility it could happen, because as it stands right now, there's talks that Tank Davis and I think Leo Santa Cruz go to 3 Kings Boxing. Tank actually put something up. So you may have a point, because Tank did put something up about him and Leo Santa Cruz.
Right.
Okay. But I will say this. If they feel that Tank could fight Ryan Garcia, he's highly ranked, he's undefeated, and he's young and in his prime, and Tank beats this dude and can leapfrog and like really push him, say, yo, man, listen, he beat the youngest, best dude out there in his prime. They may take a look at that, because that's one of the knocks that people, when it come to, when like if you don't want motherfuckers to be fucking with Tank about Lomachenko, put him in there with Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? I mean, that's the only option that I see. Y'all, you make a very good point. I don't think it's going to be nightmare, so to speak, with the negotiation because Oscar don't have to talk to Al Haymon. He could just talk to Floyd, right? He ain't got to deal. Just like with Amir Khan when he had Canelo fight Amir Khan, he never even talked to Al Haymon. They had a mediator, right? So you can have that happen. But the reality is, if Ryan Garcia really wants this fight too, because this is what he's pushing for. Oscar's just like with Canelo. If Ryan Garcia is pushing for it, and it's a possibility it could be made, he's gonna have to do it. Because right now with Canelo, if Canelo decides to, Vato, salga de aquí, no más, no más trabajando conmigo, vete. Oh, but Canelo, wait a minute, Oscar, go.
Damn,
but Canelo, Oscar.
Damn, yeah, Oscar like that, man. Oh, man.
Saying, man. It can be worked. I see what everybody's saying. But the only way I do see Floyd them looking at it is because if you want to get the talks down, you want people to shut the fuck up about Lomachenko, well, we just fought Ryan Garcia, undefeated top prime contender. And if Tank beats him or knocks him out or whatever the case may be, Floyd will ride that wave like Antonio Tarver when he beat Roy Jones.
Absolutely, bro. It's just, at the end of the day, it's an excellent fight, but it's a bad move if both fighters lose. You know what I'm saying? It's a terrible move business-wise, and it's too much of a risk. Same thing with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, right? That's an excellent fight, but it's a bad fucking risky move by both parties.
Yeah, Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. I understand why they did what they did.
Yeah,
excellent fight, but it's a bad move. I understand that.
Yeah, it's a bad business move. But I would love to see that fight. My man GM Strong said he thinks Ryan KO's Tank. Man, what you think about that?
I don't know. I ain't never really seen nobody drop Tank.
Nobody's dropped Tank. Nobody's even really hurt Tank.
Okay, yeah. So
but then again, you gotta look at the level of competition.
Oh, definitely the level of competition. So. Yeah. I mean, I could see that happening, man. But I could also see Tank, who's a very hard puncher himself. I could also see him giving it to Ryan, because Ryan Garcia, I mean, he hasn't faced a power puncher either, or pressure fighter like that either. So I could see him getting it.
I think Tank Davis has that kind of that hard will and determination that Deontay Wilder has. He's a guy that kind of like Adrian Broner. This is why I say he's Adrian Broner 2.0. Adrian Broner is never going to get knocked out. Yeah. He's talking about coming back out of retirement and fighting Devin Alexander. He probably wins that fight because Devin Alexander is whack as fuck right now. You know what I'm saying? But that's why Adrian Broner got knocked down twice against Marcos Maidana. He obviously couldn't handle the chopping right hand. But he got up to, yeah. Yeah.
That nigga did the shit. That nigga did the shimmy shake all
what the fuck? How do you dance? Nigga, how do you dance your way down to the canvas, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
That nigga.
Yeah. Exactly. But see, Adrian Broner, he got up twice. He actually outboxed Marcos Maidana in several of those rounds, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It would have been a closer fight if Adrian Broner hadn't got knocked down twice. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's knocking him out, right? So it's kind of the same deal with Tank. I don't see anybody knocking Tank out. But I do see him being outclassed by somebody. Ryan Garcia, right now? Nah, I don't think so. But if Ryan Garcia keeps fucking with Canelo and Reynoso, yes. He will be the guy later on down the line if they fight. Right now, Ryan Garcia is in an excellent position fucking with Canelo and Reynoso. They over there right now fucking bitches and teaching this nigga all the tricks to the trade, bro, that they learned from Floyd Mayweather. Basically. You know what I'm saying? So, he's in an excellent position right now, bro. 21, 22 years old, bro. So, come talk to me back. He's fucking with Reynoso and Canelo right now consistently. Come talk to me when the kid is 25. Yes. I think he beats Tank when he's 25 years old. Absolutely. I think he gives Devin Haney trouble when he's 25, 26. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? If he's fucking with Canelo and Reynoso that whole time. Absolutely. 100%, no doubt, bro. But right now, nah. He loses to both guys, in my opinion. All right, man. We're going to get the fuck up out of here. But let me go to the chat, man. My man Omar Joe Taylor, he said Tank is a little more special. I guess he's talking about in terms of my comparison of Tank and Adrian Broner. Do you think Tank is more special? In my opinion, he is. That's why I say 2.0. You know what I'm saying? If I said he was like Broner, he's probably just Adrian Broner Jr., you know what I'm saying? But he's Tank 2.0 because he is more special than Adrian Broner. What do you think about that, man?
I think he's more special. Here's the thing about Tank. When Tank is focused, and I mean truly, really focused, that's where you see the difference between him and Broner.
Yeah. Because
even a focused Broner was not better than Tank, in my honest opinion. So when Tank is truly, really focused, that's where you see the difference. Like, you have to take a truly focused Tank and a truly focused Broner, and you totally see the fucking difference between the two. Yeah. So I agree with that.
All right.
And Tank is more defensively sound than Adrian Broner was.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the Adrian Broner had that wide-ass stance and sat in the shoulder roll. Dumbass nigga kept getting hit by the same chopping right hand because he wouldn't get out the goddamn shoulder roll. Anyway, Lazo said Al Hammond, Sam Watson, Leonard Ellaby aren't in the business of giving DAZN more subs. They wouldn't pick up the phone, talking about a fight between Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. I actually agree with that because they did that shit with Tevin Farmer and Tank Davis. What do you think about that, Bo?
Well, here's the thing. I don't think it's so much about that because there were fighters that did fight across the aisle like that. But I will say this. When it comes to the big name fights, that's where it gets difficult because everybody wants to build their guy to be the guy. Yeah. So, yeah, that's where it gets, like the lower level dudes, you John Molina, yeah, you can have him.
Yeah, y'all take them.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah. Don't it? Yep. Tank Davis. Whoa, wait a minute. We've invested money. There's a plan. Yep. And that's just not them. That's really kind of all of them, with the except like unless they think like Bob Arum, if they got completely 100% win. Yeah. You know.
Like I said, I gotta agree with that. The last part of his statement about him. PBC, or let me say this, TMT. I don't like to say PBC, even though it is a part of the same money bucket, TMT and PBC. They're still kind of two separate entities. So I'm going to say TMT here. TMT really isn't in the business of giving DAZN subs. I agree with that. PBC,
they're not in the business of giving nobody subs.
Yeah, PBC allowed Andy Ruiz to fight Anthony Joshua on DAZN. So I'm not going to say PBC. TMT, yes. They're like, nigga, Showtime or nobody. That's TMT, right? And that's what they tried to do with Tevin Farmer. They said, hey, man, we give you X amount of, I think it was $5 million or so. Yeah, it was $5 million. We give you $5 million, come over to motherfucking Showtime, nigga. This Tevin Farmer's old goofy ass turned the money down. I don't know why he did that. But I guess if you fighting James Tennyson's and shit, you know what I'm saying? And you getting title defenses under your belt and still getting money, I guess you would turn down a $5 million fight to go to Showtime. Go ahead.
No, they offered Tevin $2 million. DAZN offered Tank $5 million. DAZN offered Tank to $5 million.
That's what it was. All right, bet.
No, you mother! I got him! I fucking got him! I can't wait till next week! I fucking got him! That fucking nigger too! I got that light-skinned, tooth-missing nigger! I think I say that about you. But
damn. That nigga let himself out on that one. Yeah. Look. All I'm saying is, man, yeah, I don't think TMT will ever come to the table with a DAZN promotion and have that fighter fight on DAZN. That is not happening, nigga.
Hey, man, I got a question for you, bro.
Yeah.
Because we talking about these dudes out here not being tough, right? We talk about these dudes doing questionable shit.
Yep.
Have you ever done something questionable, dog?
Who, me?
Have you thought about it? Like, has a girl been so fine you was like, I might do that?
So, but the thing is, okay, you made a terrible comparison. These niggas are doing gay questionable shit, nigga. I have never done anything gay to get a bitch, ever. Now, there was one time.
Like, Have you ever been like?
I'm about to tell it. There was one time.
Almost like, damn, I was almost a.
I'm about to fucking tell it. There was one time in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Turn your volume up.
Bitch was finding a motherfucker. Everybody wanted that, dog. Finding a motherfucker, man. Right? And you know me, at high school, man, I wore Timbs and shit, fatigues. Nigga, I used to kill South Pole. Nigga, I had South Pole everything. Echo, nigga. Jeans tucked in the Timbs, tongue out, all that shit, bro. Right? Fitted just like this. Fine bitch, bro. She was real preppy. She said, "Oh, EJ, you know, if I can just change the way you dress, if I could get you in this that white boy shit. Abercrombie and Fitch, Banana Republic, Old Navy. What was the other one? Gap.
Yeah.
If I could get you in that, I would just date you. I would date you right now. I would get with you right now. Right now." And I was like, oh, yeah, you know, I laughed it off. But, nigga, when I went home, well, I tell you, this bitch was fine. This motherfucker was so fine, bro. I actually thought about wearing that shit for a second. You know what I'm saying? I was telling myself in my head, like, so what, you know? You only got to wear that school, nigga. You put that Abercrombie and Fitch shit on, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You only gotta wear that school, nigga. You don't wear that school, dog. You come home, nigga, put South Pole on, nigga. But just for that moment, just so you can get some of that ass, nigga, everybody wants, you gotta put it on, man. I had that beta male moment for about 15 seconds. Nigga, 20 seconds later, I said, man, fuck that shit. I ain't never forsaken my values, nigga, for no goddamn pussy. Now I went back to school with my goddamn Timbs on, nigga. But I sure as hell regret that shit to this day, nigga. Nigga, I should have put the goddamn Old Navy on, man. I should have put it on, Bo.
Oh, man.
Man, that's the only time I've ever thought about doing something, bro, for a female. Only time.
Well, man, listen, man. There was this female Puerto Rican chick, Sylvia Urbano. This motherfucker was fine, man. 6 feet tall, 135 pounds, double D cup titties, all in the motherfucking breast. So she had beef with this dude. And I knew the nigga, right? I don't know why he ain't like her, right? So she was like, man, I wish somebody would beat him up. That's our word. Yeah. She's like, yeah. I said, oh, okay. She's like, Bo, you wrestle and box and everything like that, right? And I said, yeah, I'll do something. You think you could take him? I was about to tell her that this dude was my friend. So I looked at her, I said, well, hold on, I'm not going to fight him because we are. And then when I turned around and looked at her, she said, you know what? If you was to fight him, you know, my parents are not at home. You can come back to my house. I said, I bet. Me and that nigga going to fight after school. I got you. She walks away. I walk up to him. I said, Derek, look here, man.
Oh, hell no.
I'm going to give you this $50, nigga.
Oh, nigga. Hell no.
I said, Derek, look here, dog. You know Sylvia, right? She don't like you. Yeah, man, I don't know why that bitch don't like. I don't know why she don't like you, but check it out, man. Check it out. I got a chance to go back to her crib. He said, dog, everybody been trying to. I said, right, yes, everybody. So this is what happened. She wants somebody to beat your ass. I said, eventually somebody gonna beat your ass to fuck it. Why not be your boy? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Hey, man, I said, yo, dog, eventually somebody gonna whoop your ass to fight her. Why not lose to your boy, right? He's like, man, you got a point there, dog, because, you know, I done lost you in wrestling shit. I said, yeah, but check it out. As your homie, I ain't gonna let you leave fucked up. Nigga, I'm gonna give you 50 bones.
Oh.
All right? We gonna wrestle. We gonna go for a couple swings. I'm gonna flip you over the car. Then we gonna both be on the other side of the car. We gonna act like we fighting. I'm gonna come up. You go just lay there, walk out with Sylvia, dog. And he said, all right, when it's going to happen? I said, nigga, we going to do this after football practice when ain't a lot of motherfuckers in school around, my nigga. I'm looking out for you. You my dog, man. Derek, my dog. All right, Bo, bet, right? We did the shit. I might have got carried away and threw maybe an actual real punch or two.
Oh, man, dog. This nigga
Might have got carried away and threw an actual punch or two, real punch or two and shit, Went back with Sylvia. The greatest motherfucking day of my life. Best $50 spent. That's when I became a believer in prostitution. But yes, my nigga, your boy Bo, I lowered my values, dog, for some ass.
Oh, man, dog. This nigga paid a nigga to drop. Damn. Nigga, you should be a promoter. Nigga, the new Don King, nigga, Bo King. Nigga, Bo King, nigga. This nigga paying niggas to drop, nigga, for pussy. Bo King, nigga. Man, on that note, man. On that note, man, come on, man. Where else y'all gonna go to get real boxing talk? Exactly. Malik Scott in this bitch. Exactly. Nigga, Malik Scott. Nigga, Bruce Seldon, nigga. Exactly, bro. Where else you gonna go for real boxing talk intertwined with real-time entertainment, man? Nowhere else but the gods of boxing talk, a.k.a. 3 Kings Boxing, man. Y'all know what it is. Go to 3kingsboxing.com for the latest and greatest in boxing news and information, as well as interviews and entertaining articles, man. Hit us up on Twitter at 3kingsboxing, Instagram at 3kingsboxing, Facebook.com/3kingsboxing. This podcast every Monday and Thursday, 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Pacific. We was on time, not on time today, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was on the right day, but we was about 20 minutes late. What the fuck does that matter? You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know we gonna be late. It is what it is, man. All right, man. As y'all already know, we might come back after this. Who fighting this weekend, Bo? Who fighting this weekend?
Shakur Stevenson.
Who? Oh, Shakur Stevenson. Yeah. Shakur Stevenson and Miguel Mariaga. Miguel Mariaga.
And James Kirkland, he's returning with Ann Wolfe.
James Kirkland's returning with Ann Wolfe against nobody that nobody knows. So he should win that fight. He's actually headlining a fucking Fox card, isn't he? Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, man. Crazy shit, man. We might come up in here on Saturday, man, talk a little shit about James Kirkland, talk about how Shakur Stevenson, hopefully he fights Josh Warrington next over there. And he said he would go to the UK. So let's go ahead and make that shit happen for May. That's actually the stipulation on this fight. If he beats Miguel Mariaga, he's open for a fight in May. He said he'll take it. So we'll see what happens after that shit, man. If he gets an early knockout, which I don't think he'll get an early knockout, but I think he dominates the fight to the point where, you know, nobody's going to be able to touch the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Miguel Mariaga not going to be able to touch him. I think he'll have enough time to fight in May. That's just me. I usually don't like guys taking 2 months fights like that, but I think he fucking fights in May. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see, man. We might come back on Saturday. But until then, we out this bitch.